Especially over here at TNS, the Juggernaut crank as well. So nice to see because it's like every decision you make on defense is just so amplified. Every time you get hit by a rocket grab like that, it's echoed through 1,000 lifetimes.
Now we're able to self-double down, decides to not use it, but we're just command grabbing again. The Fury dash cancel comes into play. And dude, Vi's almost dead already, and Ekko is soon to follow.
Yeah, it's like the funniest thing you could possibly see because it's like the one command grab is a smooth 30% off the board, and sometimes Juggernaut Blitzcrank players are just going to keep swinging with the 5Ms there. And I mean, Gappy with the quickness, going to take down Ekko, and Vi's already worse for wear.
Dude, that was the fastest I've ever seen a character die. Turt is just...
PCH, such a big fan of Blitzcrank, they're turning into a robot themselves. To get them back online here, but we got Gappy in the corner, and I mean, even then you're still not safe. That level 3 just looming. You cannot commit to too many strings or even the footwork from Turt. Gappy gonna pull the trigger there. Gonna be the first round going their way. PCH bot. Do we got, can you hear me this time?
Oh, I can hear you this whole time. Can you? Am I back? Am I gaming?
Did you hear any of the bad things I said about you?
Yeah. We're getting into the match though. I don't know what's going on, dude. Everything bad. Everybody.
It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days.
Yeah.
It's a 2H there. Now we're gonna pop the Furious where things get so dicey. We talk about those dash cancels are just amplified here as we do get the pickup, and yeah, this one right here not gonna look too good for Vi. Almost off the board. Excuse me, Ekko. Got it mixed up. That's the thing, man. In the blender so hard, can't see which one is which. But the double down super gonna be enough to close out Ekko. Solo Vi, full health. We're just gonna run up, give him a hug. Why not go back to the bow with the S1?
I mean, it's good, right? You have Fury available. Turt's down to pretty much 1 HP here. One command grab is definitely gonna be enough to do it, but we're hitting the electrics. We're getting our combo. This is what you need to start. You have the Fury on deck. We're swaying a little bit, but it's just not quite working out. And the command grab, it's too good.
Yeah, to think about Vi, like solo, not a lot of damage to begin with unless you kind of just meter dump the entire thing. So that Juggernaut health definitely comes into play when you're dealing with Juggernaut. So we'll see what the switch up's going to be. But the tough part about like playing against Juggernaut Blitz is like there's only so much you can really change off the board. At the end of the day, sometimes it's like just don't get hit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to utilize your like freestyle tag and your multiple characters to just like leave. Because once Juggernaut gets on you, it doesn't matter that he doesn't have 2 characters. He's going to command grab you, you're going to explode. That's how it goes. So you have to just try and, you know, utilize your more efficient movement. And there we go, Gappy just using the tag launch. Not quite working out.
Trying to send Vi off the map, not going to be the option here. And where Turt can really start getting to work here. We saw the footwork come in before when they were in the corner, but able to roll out. Fury pop now, and yeah, you better break, because that one right there was going to be close to a dead Vi. Oh, just raw tag launch. Gonna knock him down here. This is, I mean, the scaling be damned, man. This right here should be enough to close things out with the S1. Actually, just a pixel there. We didn't have the meter for the S2 super, but either way, run up M, gonna do the job.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a touch of death. You're at 1 HP, and just like that, this might... Oh, I was gonna say, you might be dead here as well. Be at like 1 HP here for the Vi. You gotta play pretty much perfect for the rest of the round here. Getting the jab though, getting some electrics in. We're gaming.
Got the level 3. You can start just mounting this little by little. Super assist. I was gonna say if you want to spend it, you might have to spend it now. But the fadeaway kick, Gappy 1 round away from the 2-0 on Turt.
Oh my god, just run up jab. It's commanding. You know, it's an aura move. Now we're not gonna cancel into the command grab. Beating up the assist just a little bit, but the body slam hits him. And now, I mean, the parry doesn't work out, though.
Yeah, unfortunate there. The electric's a little easier to hit these days. We're going to get the corner carry as well, but it's more about positioning. That was a 5L opener, which you see Vi's get a lot. It's not going to really do much to that Juggernaut health. And what a call for the back throw as well. We chase down another roll. Should be able to get the kill here. Launch, no super needed, and you got the steam built up.
Yeah, I mean, you just get so much with access to Fury dash cancel all the time. We just run up level 3. We're trying to swag on him, but Turt said no. Now we try and get the cross up, not quite able to get under. A little bit of meterless Oki. The 3M is so good. And now Gappy is going to be at 1 HP. I don't think you're able to kill, though. And we're not going to install. What are we doing?
Yeah, the Fury pop as well. Look for the corkscrew, not gonna work out. The footwork coming in from Turt. Got the meter to close this bad boy out, even with that Fury and Juggernaut scaling. So it should be 1 round apiece unless we drop it the curse. Thank God they picked it back up.
Man, one more chance there for Gappy to make the comeback. But Turt just roll through, call assist, works on everybody. Now we got to figure out a way through here. Tries to bait out the burst, but Turt's just patient. We're calm, we're composed, we're hitting the ground a million times, feeling good.
Yeah, but look at all that damage that didn't do at that point. You know, you spend a bar meter, the return's not exactly gaining dividends long term here. And we're going to rip the level 3. Weren't close enough. I think the Vi assist actually hit to knock him out of that, but that was a huge bet there. Now no meter for Gappy.
Oh, you might not even need a meter. This is going to be so much damage. Not going to be able to steam up. Just barely 2 little supers. And now steam super does... Oh my... Dude, Juggernaut's crazy. This is broken.
Yeah, if there's not going to be changes going forward, this is one thing I would hope never changes, because it's definitely a pleasure to watch here. Gonna get the Frog Splash extension. It's going to be all she wrote. Gappy. That 2-0 over Turt here, and I mean, we talked about it before. If there's going to be any character that really succeeds in Juggernaut, Blitzcrank is definitely one of them.
Gappy's the GOAT. That's a gamer right there. Just pulling out the hidden technology. A rare occurrence for someone to play one of the solo fuses. I will say, it's sick that you pick a solo fuse and you still have a skin for Ahri. Like, you got to be swagged out all the way. But, going to be getting into this game. TerrAko, another big person in just like the 2xko scene, you know, runs force block, or at least helps to run force block. Just really good gamer. And we're about to see who's able to make it work here. The Senna Illaoi freestyle on the side of TerrAko. I've never seen this team before, but I feel like it's not bad, right? Like, it can't be bad.
Yeah, of course, Senna just got a lot of love. You're starting to see here little by little. I tried experimenting with the team a little bit. I couldn't find too much stuff in freestyle, but we're not going to see Illaoi there. As we open up with another zap, I will say Braven, for picking an odd, I wouldn't even say team, but an odd character with an odd fuse, there's some tricky stuff they can do with Juggernaut that they personally do on me a lot.
What's happening? What's going on? We're just ripping Fury right in their face. This is godlike. Braven's the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, if you play against them, you'd be disagreeing. But like I said, they definitely do some tricky things with it. Getting opened up here, though. Over to the corner, I mean, this matchup, they know for sure. I play them a lot. I'm a Illaoi main myself, so I'm sure they're going to work their way out of the corner pretty easily if they stick to their guns, no pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely run at him a little bit here. It can be kind of hard with, like, Jinx into Illaoi just because of that, like, big spin attack that destroys all the projectiles, but TerrAko decides to go for a parry instead. It's not quite going to work out. And yeah, I mean, Braven's kind of hanging out.
Yeah, it's one thing, though, their peekaboo style works really well with this character, and they kind of bide their time until they get that level 3 just for a defensive option. Or, I mean, anytime you get hit by a Juggernaut level 3, if it is Jinx, of course, you're just going to explode for it.
I mean, the Keyboy game is going pretty good. I think that one thing I'm curious about is that if it goes to time, does like... Oh, it might not go to time, but if it goes to time, does Juggernaut count as like 2 health bars? Or do you have to have like more health on your single health bar combined than that? Like I play a solo fuse sometimes. Oh, we're ripping it.
That's what I told you, man. It is the defensive option of all time. It's going to be that get out of jail free card. And I mean, a dead Illaoi off the rip. 18 seconds on the clock. You kind of have to work around the big gun and these lobs. But I mean, I was going to say Braven's got the parry for his life, but no meter left. So first round going TerrAko's way.
Yeah, I mean, that's the downside, right, with going for the level 3 reversal. Like, even on Juggernaut, it can be kind of hard to... Oh my god, thank you, Draggles, for $100 in the prize pool. Just stun locking me for a second. That is the GOAT right there. But, yeah, I mean, it can be kind of hard to get meter with Juggernaut sometimes, especially with Jinx. Limit strikes can be a little bit difficult, but, I mean, now we're kind of gaming. We hit block the burst.
The important part is just to get a Jinx into the corner, obviously, but more so because of the Juggernaut side swap in there. And this is where Braven starts getting to work, especially on me. I've witnessed this firsthand. That Fury pops, they start run canceling, and it just becomes a high-low. You're either going to catch the hammer on the dome, or you're going to get opened up with the 2M. But this full screen game that Senna can play against Jinx, they can hold their own.
Yeah, you can definitely get in there. We do hit a down 2H, but once again, you know, letting the level 3 out there. I think we do still have meter left over. Yeah, we do. So we can kill the character, still have meter left over, like a parry after, or even like a level 1 with punish, that kind of stuff. So there are a lot of options here. We just got to see if Braven's able to make it work.
See how much they can build. Meter, they got the zap there. Gonna go over to the corner. And I mean, you're just starting to work on that level 3. I mean, next hit, you're probably going to die because you're not close enough with the Fury. The dive kick just missing there. But once again, Braven is just building so much meter little by little, even off of the blocks.
Ooh, big J2H. Able to lead this into another level 3. It's crazy that you can do 2 in 1 round. Like, that seems crazy. This is the 3rd time we've seen the Rocket so far this game.
Yeah, it's like a guaranteed death when you're at 60% too. It's you play behind the A-ball unless you can get them down to like 40% health, like within the first like 30-45 seconds of the game. Like every single time you go for a block string, you better keep it tight because they're probably gonna match the ultimate.
Oh my god, we just get a reset in there. We're able to keep getting a little bit more damage after as well. Now you kind of got to deal with this. The gun hits you, but you know, not punish counter, not able to really get that full combo conversion. But now we're just running in, get some parries, but oh, that's the new stuff. That's the dash cancel you can do.
Yep, and that's where things start getting dangerous, man. It truly is that high-low, and now Braven in such a good spot. 4 bars of meter. You almost got your zap built up. Knocked out of the air there. TerrAko still got the Fury, though, so not quite out of it if they do get clipped. A little cross up there, but able to pick up. And one thing Braven, too, whenever I do watch him play the Illaoi matchup, they're so good at clearing space when the tentacles are on the ground just to open up so they can run in for another high-low.
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of options with like anti-zoning tools as far as Illaoi goes, right? Like you have the 2S2 I think. You have like the projectile destroying special. You just got everything you could ask for. But now Braven runs in there. Not gonna bait the burst though. But we do have 5 meters on deck. That's a level 3.5. That's a level 7.5.
There's layers. There's extra layers. The offense getting the push away there and. Doing a good job with the retreating guard as well. You just want to use up all that space as you can. With the Fury online, we're going to rip the level 3. The ultimate defense option. Don't know if they blocked on time. Oh, they end up getting clipped either way. And even with the Fury, man, it's like, it doesn't scale like at all.
It can be a little bit awkward. Like, you got to eat the first 3 hits, and then you got to, like, run up, grab. Like, it's a little bit finicky on how you get the punish, but Braven is going to drop the combo. But this should be it. Just chip them out, no meter to parry, and that's it.
Yeah, we haven't seen it just yet when Braven does rip that level 3, but if it is blocked, they will use the explosion to hide behind the animation and the hit spark to go for a high-low behind that as well. So even if they don't get that initial hit with the level 3, I mean, they're always looking for something else. And I'm looking for more of this matcherinos. We got $50 coming in from Akeef and then another $45 coming in from Quip. Massive shout out to both of you for hopping in this prize pool. We are almost at $200 with the quick list, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this definitely has the shapings up to be a pretty high prize pool bracket. You know, everybody wants to show the game all the love that it deserves, right? I think that like the community for this game is so strong. I've been saying that since the beginning, and it still is. If we see a braver air throw reset, oh, I thought the first hit was coming.
Yeah, it was looking like it for a little bit, but I will say, I was just about to say Braven not protecting this guy. We're just gonna get sent out of here though, and against Illaoi, you can kind of start just playing that game again, the peekaboo, unless you get caught by that 2-8. We're going to rip another level 3. You're never safe.
I think that, I always say this, the biggest issue, okay, we do have the technology, but the biggest issue with Juggernaut is it can be kind of hard to tell when they have level 3 sometimes, just because of like the different color. Like I know I get messed up all the time, but the C's hits, and once again, you beat the burst.
Yeah, it's all about reads, especially when that character has extra health. And when they want to play keep away, that's what we were talking about earlier. It's like you want to make sure that any Juggernaut character, but Jinx specifically, you want to get down on health as soon as possible because you're forcing her to have to come at you. You're not going to fill the screen anymore with the fish bones or run away with the Gatling gun. You want to get down and dirty with them. And I mean, even when you're in the corner, it's not the worst thing in the world. Look how much health Braven has left. You have the meter to parry here. Just going to block it. Still in a good spot here for TerrAko.
And TerrAko with the J2H has been putting in a lot of work, but that time we're on the wrong side. That was just not the right direction in the slightest. As Braven's starting to get a little bit of a comeback, but we do have like no meter. Time is kind of running out. This is looking a little sketchy.
We saw TerrAko just go for the chip there, and I mean, 30 seconds on the clock now. You can kind of just run away. You just gotta make sure you don't need to throw at this point. Jinx not necessarily the biggest mixed character in the world. It's just high-low running behind a fireball, or if you find the confirm there for the super to close it out. It's another round going TerrAko's way.
Yeah, finally getting a little bit of a lead. It seems like when TerrAko's willing to kind of just play that full screen zoning game, even though like Jinx is a zoner, it can be kind of hard, right, to approach when people are doing stuff like that. So, you know, definitely making the most out of it so far. We're just gonna back up, hit the minigun, but we don't get a combo.
After that full screen again, getting caught with the zap. That's the tough part. Is like doing the lob with Senna is such a long animation that I think even like Fishbones can really get there to start interrupting things. But TerrAko will take over the corner here. A lot of meter on the side of Braven. We've seen them rip a few level 3s already. Should we go for a bait or if we're going to go ahead and just rip it out again? I don't know if TerrAko pressed a button there.
I mean, it's definitely the rollout level 3. That's the technology. Like, that's always good, but in this case, TerrAko finally kind of like catching on to what Braven's like whole deal is, right? So finally getting the block on one of those, and now just going to lead into max damage combo here. But that does give Braven access to the Fury, so this is a little spooky.
So at what point they choose to pop, we're going to do it there. I don't know if the super go back to full screen. I mean, even with the extra damage coming in, it's still a hope and a prayer for Braven because you have to find the hit. And TerrAko's on the right character right now to go ahead and play the cat and mouse game. Ends up getting air to air there. Even with the scaling at the 1 super should be enough to close this out. It's going to be one game apiece here. TerrAko evening it up.
It seems like TerrAko kind of like not figured it out. You know, they're the president to figure it out, but they're not like the grand master of it all. They are just playing a lot more back, you know. Like, you don't have to walk at Jinx, especially with Illaoi with the Senna back assist. You can kind of just hang out. You don't got to do nothing too crazy. And again, another crazy donation, Yohozi with $100.01, bringing us up to, it's been 10 minutes and we're at $300 in the prize pool. The love is being shown, and I really appreciate everybody that's been donating.
Yeah. For I don't know how much longer we're gonna have, you know, these games on stream, but it's just nice to see everyone come out. Maybe one more time, maybe just specifically for this moment, but either way, we will take it. We're going to take some more space up using the bot. Oh, what a 2M there. The Fury pop from Braven.
I mean, the Illaoi 2M is just like the strongest weapon in the universe. Like, it's just so good. Now we're going to get a chance here for Braven, trying to catch them after the retreating guards, but a little bit too much. But finally, we get the zap, get the combo, force TerrAko to save the character. But now we got level 3 on deck. It could happen to you.
Yeah, but any of us at this point. Oh, the tentacle smack and keep the pressure going here. And now, I mean, TerrAko is doing a great job of just stacking back and forth between the characters, making sure there's not really an avenue for Braven to run behind one of his fireballs. Even now, we're just at full screen. We're just doing the backdash game. Unfortunately, getting clipped there. Now, with all this meter, I'm sure Braven's got to cash out something, right?
Oh no, a little bit of a combo jump. Just let it, yeah, I was gonna say, just let it rip. Just deal the damage to the assist. I don't care if I get punished. I'm killing one of your here. Like, Senna's probably dead, right? Yeah. It's sick.
Yeah, he's leaving here with something, and I mean, at this point, too, even with just 2 bars of meter, at about 50% here, I mean, Illaoi's not even safe at this point if Braven does find his hit, so see if TerrAko's able to pick up anything there. No air-to-air conversion. I honestly can't even say he's in the lead at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. It really depends on if there's any Juggernaut knowers in chat. Like, does Juggernaut just win timeouts if they have like double the health? Like, do you need to have, I don't know how it works because it's 1 health bar. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Braven is just going to win the round outright. No timeout necessary.
Right, when things get close, that Juggernaut damage gets a little more dicey with it. See if TerrAko's able to send us into a final game, final round here. You can see the layers just starting to open up from Braven though. A little bit better with their anti-airs. Take him over the corner here. Side swapping to give up the corner. Questionable there, but the run M. I was going to say got the 2-for-1 special, but a bit of a drop combo there.
Oh, we're double downing with ourselves, messing up the parry timings, keeping ourselves 100% safe there. Really, really like that from Braven. Just showing off the stuff you can only do with Juggernaut, which I think you gotta do, right? Like, if you're picking a solo fuse, you gotta just like abuse everything that it can do all the time.
Yeah, it can throw you off too. It's just you're so not used to seeing it. Like, there's just not that many like high-level Juggernaut players to begin with to like watch film on. So you start seeing some kooky and crazy things here. I think someone in chat did say that it's based off the health value. So I mean, looking at the health bar, wouldn't even tell you who's in the lead at this point.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do some real mental math here. We gotta pull out the abacus. We gotta figure it all out. But I mean, TerrAko's gonna be able to set up a very, very advantaged situation here. We have the access to tag launch. We could just go straight into a limit strike instead. Set up the Senna Oki, and it's gonna work out. But unfortunately, we get a burst. The unfortunately was for Braven. Oh no, I lied.
Yeah, I think Braven pops that too, just because you have the level 3. You know you can hunt for the kill with the 1 opening on it. So I was gonna say it's a ballsy call, but it might work out if you can find some opening, just a run up throw. And unfortunately, I think that's gonna be the end of Senna's time here. It's gonna be 1v1 when we get back to this.
Yeah, I mean, you have to spend 3 meters of bar, but you should be ahead in the life lead just because you are the Juggernaut health. But it's still going to be really close. 30 seconds left, and the air throw finds TerrAko, and this is going to be a lot of damage. Are you dead? The answer is yes, and TerrAko is going to fall to the loser's bracket as Braven moves on in the winner's bracket. That was Juggernaut Jinx dub. That was crazy. And I think that, like, tier list wise, I think Chilynn's team is on top. Like, that's a good team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, Braum has kind of been getting a lot of love recently, just because that shield is very, very tough to deal with for certain characters as well. You can really start putting on your corner pressure. And with the 2x assist as well, I mean, every time I see Darius and 2x assist, I tell everyone it's like, I don't want to play neutral team. It's like, it's my turn when I say so.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can just send in your large, meaty man with short shorts and big muscles and just tell him to get to work. But right now, Chilynn doing a pretty good job of just keeping Mr. Squeakers in the corner here. As you finally get an opening with the fireball, Mr. Squeakers just says, nah, I'm not dealing with it.
We'll stare down there too. Gonna bring in Ahri as well. Gonna switch sides over to the corner now. And this is where like Ahri Jinx really just starts getting to work. It's this corner control, because you can start getting a little tricky with the fishbones mix-ups, with the traps and everything, the way you can start stealing the corner. It gets a little too much to deal with sometimes, especially for a big body with like not the best vertical options in the world. You're kind of holding down back sometimes and working out like by your own merits.
Oh my god, the James 06 coming out on the perhaps the last game tournament. We're getting nuts as I mean, Darius is down to 1 HP and the zap anti-air is gonna finish it off. And this is looking real good for Chilynn. I don't really know how you're supposed to get in with Braum. Goes for an air throw, but it doesn't quite work out. So yeah, I mean, I guess you're in the corner. This is your opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, solo Braum, the only way you get in is kind of just close your eyes and swing. See if you can build up the Unbreakable and just kind of go from there. Now back at full screen because the break. Just can't get on the right side of the screen, but once again, we're just going to swing. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, now we just set it up. We have the Jinx Chomper coming in. We're just going to dodge. We're going to do the air fireball. We're going to just leave the situation. Now we have the opportunity to set up the puppet, but instead we're just going to go back. We're going to zone, and we're going to level 3 this man. And this should... I think this hits. I'm not sure. I think Braum might... Yeah, he dodges it. He's the best.
Yeah, he's gaming, man. Slowed down time with that one, but able to get out of dodge. Right there, picking up Ahri. We committed to the level 3, but no punish either way. You do have the Fury if you can start opening things up. We're going to go ahead and risk it. Gets called out immediately by Chilynn. It's going to be the first round going their way.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bit ambitious of a burst, I will say, right? Like, you had like 15 seconds left in the round and up to pretty much full health bars to go through for Chilynn. But now we're going to get a punish on the bleed application. Should be able to just absolutely send Mr. Squeakers to the corner here. It doesn't do as much damage as they used to, but we still get, you know, Tag Launcher, we get the Orb Oki, we get whatever we want. So it's still definitely good. Now we just find a throw, lead into the choppers, but we aren't able to combo.
Yeah, so huge to get out of the corner there for Mr. Squeakers. Now you can start running that game as we do get the 2-for-1. Run up throw as well. Should be Jinx taken off the board. I think they were waiting for the break to come in. The get up attack though, it's going to do Mr. Squeakers a favor. And now down to solo Ahri.
Oh my god. Just the round start charge age. Dodges out the Braum normal. Now, I mean, we're going to get a full combo, a little bit of a reset. But Mr. Squeakers should be able to find something here. And there it is.
Cool. I'm going to steal a word out of your book, man. That's an ambitious Fury call there from Chilynn. We'll see if you think about it, clear it out, but good old 5M with the shield behind it. What makes this duo so hard to deal with is, I mean, obviously, Darius just has a strong 5M to begin with. Goes about half the screen. When you put the shield behind it, you really cannot challenge too much in neutral.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one thing that we saw a lot at CEO, right, is just you just do something into Braum shield assist, and it just works out most of the time, right? Like, you can just keep yourself safe from pretty much anything in the game, and it's just good. It is, would you believe it, it is strong to make yourself strike invulnerable. Right, now we're going to do it one more time. The 2x assist into an air throw catches him out, and Darius just gets so much damage off of this.
Pick up here as well. No meters, so I mean, just going to build the Unbreakable. Staggering away. We saw the throw come out already once for Mr. Squeakers, using the armor to get through, but a great job by Chilynn to pull out Ahri. Bit of a drop combo. They are going to get back to the middle of the screen, and there's the Darius assist again. The great nullifier.
Yeah, it's definitely really strong, especially in this matchup, but we're just going to deal as much damage to the Jinx, and unfortunately for Chilynn, we catch both. As Jinx is going to die, Ahri's going to take like half of their health. Now this is looking really rough.
Yeah, Mr. Squeaker's just doing a great job of meeting Chilynn in the air with the Ahri. We saw about like 3 or 4 different times. Just good old JH with Darius just been opening up so many different options for damage there. So Mr. Squeaker's with that 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, Chilynn definitely came off to a really strong start there, but I mean, this team just does so much damage for Mr. Squeakers that any mistake you make just absolutely spell doom for you. As we might go into just get Unbreakable applied. I like it.
Still sneaking in the throw as well. Was waiting for the break to come in again. Would have been a little early for that one. Either way, we're going to continue swinging away, but now we're going to save Ahri with just a tiny bit of great health to build up. The forward throw coming out from Chilynn here, and I mean, still got a mountain to climb. There's 2 thick men on the screen, and of course they're just looking to build up the Unbreakable to close the distance again.
I was just going to let the super rip, but we absolutely have the parry timing down for that. Mr. Squeakers finds their way through the scramble here. And now Chilynn down to just Jinx. You know, your Jinx, no Juggernaut. This is
yeah, to take some notes out of Braven's playbook there, but this is going to be a boatload of damage with the bleed applied as well. We're just going to charge up in the face, take as much tip damage as possible. Even charging up the upper hand to try to put the timing off. Super Spirit Rush to clear the way, and now back to the cat and mouse.
Oh my god, just sending in Darius like a nuclear missile there. You just run in with Braum at the very end, hit the super, finish it off. And now Mr. Squeaker suddenly is on match point here.
Yeah, still just doing a great job of protecting the skies. Every single time it's a neutral jump coming out from Jinx in the corner or just Ahri trying to take control of the air. Mr. Squeaker's has been so ready to meet them with the JH again. Gonna get the wall splat here. Not able to pick things up, but I mean, you keep on displaying the air superiority, it's gonna work out for you, especially against Ahri.
Finally, we hit the overhead. Only going to be able to apply the Unbreakable, but just the meaty jab. Sometimes it's all the mix you need. As Mr. Squeakers tries to burst bait, you just can't be doing that. I hate burst bait. I'll talk about it until I die. Like, it's just bad. Just kill them.
Yeah, I mean, the good part is like if you keep on swinging, you either take more damage and they let you like kill them, or they use break and you don't have to worry about it in the future. So it's definitely it shows where your ideas are when you're playing. But right now, Chilynn finally get underway, but a drop combo there to get the Spirit Rush dive in. Unfortunate solo Jinx once again with the Fury, not quite out of it yet.
We find a fair throw here. Just trying to keep Mr. Squeakers in the corner, but unfortunately the shield is just going to block all of those bullets. Now you're in Fury, but how do you open people up as just Jinx? It can be kind of hard. Oh.
That's a great option right there, a little pass through.
Now we're just going to go try and deal damage to the Darius, but the shield blocks it all. And we have access to the super assist, but Braum, his fist, it's just too powerful. It's the best thing in the world, but I mean, Jinx's gun is even better.
They got a bar meter to work with as well. Gonna be very close. Darius off the board now. Solo Braum. Level 3 on deck. Not quite out of it yet. Got a couple super assists as well. So you're not in the worst spot in the world for Mr. Squeakers, but you do have to figure out a way to close the distance.
It's a little bit awkward here. Gotta deal with all of this. Super's gonna be able to cancel, but Jinx is blocking. Unfortunately, not close enough to get a punish there. It's just the dive kick, call assist. It works in every game. And again, now you're in the corner. Unbreakable's applied. I mean, Mr. Squeakers has access to the super assist. This might be enough to kill. Instead, we're just gonna wait, go for one more interaction. And this might be the doom of Chilynn as the air throw clutches it out for Mr. Squeakers, and is just able to finish it off.
See what happens, or continue with the strong characters. We see 4 of the strongest in the game. We got a little Akali Yasuo, which is I would say the other Akali team outside of Akali Ahri that functions really well.
I mean, it can do a lot of stuff, right? I think any team with a lot of puppeting plus Akali, it's usually pretty good, gives you access to these 50-50s, but on the first one, Kamui is going to be able to be correct in the end. They're just kind of running in the 2H hits, but the dart messes up Kamui. Just absolute disaster. A little bit of friendly fire right there. So now we're going to parry through, but unfortunately, the parry doesn't hit on the stand medium.
Back to Yasuo here. Oh, just running on him. They use the break here.
We get a lot of options here. Oh my god, the Yasuo assist putting in absolute work right now. We're gonna do a lot of damage. Akali does have access to that like double super. Unfortunately, not in the corner, so it's not gonna happen. We're just gonna do fly kunai. It's good for a reason, right? I think that we're able to make a lot of stuff work from it. Unfortunately, the jab falls to the jump heavy. Now Lumen trying to get around this orb, but it's just too much.
Yeah, I like the idea there to switch to Yasuo. He's not able to get out of the way in time, and Kamui going to take advantage of it. Time to throw there. Now, the overhead to go ahead and take Yasuo out. Solo Akali, and I will say this character, solo, doesn't necessarily struggle, but it's like, you have to find the knockdown. You have to start sitting up Shroud and use your assist to start opening things up. The parry there, going to push us back over to the corner.
Oh my god, what a good start here. We have a full happy birthday here. We have 3 super assists on deck. Not sure if we're going to be able to lead them all the way to the corner. As now we have access to one more 50-50. Luckily, Kamui is able to block it. The throw gets jumped, but we're not punishing.
A lot of meter to work with here for both sides. The forward throw, this right here should be enough to close. Oh, it's a sliver. I lied.
Nah, that does 0 damage. That, like, is the one super in the game that, like, heals them. But in the end, I mean, the Yasuo super assist, able to just go right through the Ahri orb, finish it off. But this time, the Yasuo assist doesn't do anything.
Get a little pick up there in the air. Be able to set up shop here. Of course, the lob coming in. Able to roll out. Not going to get caught by the throw either. Bit of a flub there. We're going to take advantage of it. Sending Ekko over to the corner. Still have the break as well if you want to pop it. But this is where Akali really starts getting to work. So we take the limit strike here. Set up the Shroud.
Oh my god, but the Ahri, she's just too high up in the air. She's just out of reach. Just can't get her. She's going nah, nah, nah. But, I mean, Kamui just absolutely capitalizing off of it here. Should be able to get a kill with everything optimal, but instead, Lumen just going to fall right into the throw after the burst.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Kamui, you're not mad about that either. I mean, you start working on the other character. In the corner now. They get the knockdown as well. Keep the combo going. No meter to work with here, so you're going to look for the limit strike and start setting things up. Great job of holding down back there. I was going to say it's good defense until it wasn't at that point. Just going to swing their way out, though.
Unfortunately, a little bit of a scramble there for Kamui is going to cost them a lot of health here on this Ahri. Seems like we're trying to preserve that break, which I don't disagree with, right? Like, Freestyle makes it so it's really hard to get that, so like if you spend burst to win this round, then you might not get it for that third and most important round here. Because now we finally decide to use it. We got to keep the Ekko alive. And the parry just doesn't quite work out.
Yeah, Sing in a good spot now. I mean, almost about 50% on Ahri until Lumen finds an opening. Not able to keep it going, though. You got 3 bars of meter to work with, so next one should be Doom. Ekko off the board here. It's almost dead even.
Find the parry on the Ahri super assist, or on the Akali super assist, but just right back. Lumen hits a parry of their own here, just leading it straight into the level 3. I guess we're doing level 3s on a pixel now. That's how we're sending it out.
Hey, sometimes you gotta let them know. It's gonna be the first game going Lumen's way. And I mean, it's been scrambling so far, but able to make the most out of the scrambles is Lumen. Doing a great job working the way out of the corner as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a very unconventional team, right? Like, I can count on one hand how many people really play this Akali Yasuo, but Lumen's truly making it work here. It's gonna look real top tier. As now Yasuo blocks the stalking dart, and you have to deal with the 6 seconds, but instead we're just gonna do kunai. That's all you need.
Yeah, such a good escape option to buy your time. And we see Hikari do just a lot of backdashing, throwing out kunai till they get their assist back. And right now Lumen getting back to work. Take the limit strike, set up the Shroud as well. I mean, so much damage taken off the Ahri to begin with. Now just chipping away at this Ekko here and just able to close up so much real estate immediately sitting in that Yasuo.
And once again, just using the burst to save the 1 HP Ahri. I like the parries though, and with the install work, and be able to pick up a full combo here. With install already applied as well, but unfortunately just a little bit too high with the clone, not quite able to get the throw. And now this is going to be so much damage. You have access to the level 3 with Akali. Could just do 2 level 1s. Instead, we're just doing a little bit of a limit strike action. Now, I mean, Kamui has to figure out their way out of the corner here.
Yeah, surprised we didn't see the cash out, but still you're sitting with so much meter. Next hit on either character should be wraps, and you have enough time to just to go ahead and play a little back and forth style there. Delay the 2L, no parry for you, and not even gonna have to spend any meter here, and you are sitting in such a good spot if you're Lumen.
I mean, this is definitely a little bit rough. We're able to swap sides, put him in the corner. The throw is good, but I mean, what does Ahri get off of it? Kind of just like walk around awkwardly, but we hit the James 06 on 4 combo faster.
Corner now, got to work our way out. Still with those 2 bars of 3. Can rip an emergency one if you need it. Another throw there. Kamui trying to work a comeback.
Oh, unfortunately, we don't quite believe in the 2H now. We do have 3 bars of meter on deck. The push block doesn't quite work out. You do get a hit. 15 seconds left. You gotta deal a lot of damage to one of the characters. The parry doesn't go work out here. And with 10 seconds left, I think Lumen's in the lead, but it's close.
Gonna have to do some quick accounting with that. Still chipping away here. 1 second. I don't think you're gonna get there in time for any chip that's meaningful. Lumen by the skin of their teeth. Gonna be taking that round there. It got down to the wire, but that's the one thing about Ahri. Those damage nerfs kind of do add up.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot of coulda, woulda, shoulda right there. But in the end, I mean, Kamui has to figure out a way to get this reverse sweep going. I mean, Lumen's on match point, but Kamui, they're a gamer. They can make this work as we hit a throw into another one. But this time we got the charge clone for a full combo. And we just send him all the way to the corner. I like it.
Yeah, Kamui's definitely got the team that's built for comebacks. You just have to start taking to these knockdowns to set up shop with Ekko. Is Lumen gonna take another opportunity there to set up the limit strike? Change sides as well with the wind wall down, just pushing the lights away. The break from Kamui is gonna be the last one they get unless they can force this last round here. And Lumen once again just sitting with so much meter.
Yeah, but unfortunately for Lumen, just that helm breaker, it's good in every game, right? Like, it's just one of the strongest buttons into XKO. Now the time winder's able to snipe out Yasuo here. And Kamui seems to be pretty content to just kind of camp here.
Yeah, trying to run away. Found the parry there too. No opening. Cross up man. Showing up as always. 3 bars of meter to work with. Actually 2 bars. Excuse me. Look at the wrong side. Could have spent some meter there. It was close to the kill.
I mean, you're right there, but now we're going to lead into the meatiest. Unfortunately, the burst comes through and we just press at just the wrong time here. I mean, Kamui has access to 3 bars. You can definitely do a bunch of Ekko's supers here. Should be able to get at least 2 into a tag launch. Yep, there it is. Fury just needs to tank so much. This should be enough to kill. No, we're out of pixel. There's one more chance.
All the super assists, death from above. This right here. I mean, depending on what route you go with, this should be Ahri taking off the board. Depending on how much you want to spend, you're going to spend a bar there. It is enough to close things out. I mean, even with that magic pixel, getting that gray health back little by little here. Both players, I mean, seriously cannot afford to get clipped.
This is just so close here. Chip damage is definitely an option for Kamui to try and get a win through. The retreating art is so good when you don't punish, but finally, cross up man, it only works the first couple of times, right? Like, eventually you're like, okay, you just want to cross me up every single time. You're just going to keep doing Alpha Blade until I explode into a million pieces. Able to block it out here. Kamui starting the clutch, starting to get something happening here. Let's see.
Okay, it's just car crash all over the place here. We are ever going to find the pickup. I mean, we said he's a gamer, man. It's looking like things are going to start working out for them here. Mounting towards this comeback. They'll be able to set the limit strike here. They're going to set up the lob as well. Start opening up the offense. Oh, they look for the reset. They end up getting the fadeaway M. Lumen left to solo Yasuo.
A little genius there by Kamui, like a tiny drop for big opportunity. And here we're going to see one of those standing resets that this team can be so good at. Deciding to go with the throw here. Just time wind. Oh my god, Akali's super assist is so good.
It's definitely got to be one of the best in the game. Of course, you need her off the board for it, but it's like, you almost want that assist as soon as possible. You lose Akali, you're definitely not upset about it here, but you lose this round, you might be a little upset about it. The Fury coming in there, Lumen down to their last chunk.
Yep. James 06, there's been the most James 06s I've ever seen. And now, I mean, Kamui able to just finish it off with an assist. And once again, another $100 and a little bit to the prize pool. And thank you to everybody. This is so good. Thank you, Programmer Cat. Thank you, everybody who's watching. We're making it good. We're making it good. Dirt. We're hanging out.
I think I was on here one time, and I think we crossed over $1,000 for 2x KO. And I mean, for as early as we are in the pool, it's looking like we might cross that already, man. $557.75, man. Massive shout out to like the entire 2x KO community, or anybody that just likes fighting games coming through supporting for this this kind of a sad day. But we're gonna keep the action going here. We're able to escape the corner, open things up with the Akali as well. It's a great start here for Lumen.
Getting the full Kamui conversion, not quite able to get him all the way to the corner. But I mean, Kamui still in a really bad position here. Gotta see, finds the counter hit. Now we have the chance. How far can you take them into the corner here?
Yeah, you're so far away from break as well. So I mean, Whatever the setup is, you get popped, you're gonna have to eat all of that damage. The forward throw, gonna set things up here. A little bit of a stagger coming in. Great defense played.
And now we've access to another 50-50, but the push block is at the perfect time to stop the charge S2 from Akali. Going through, getting that cross up that you wanted. Now both players absolutely down burst, but the second fireball just does not quite work out. Luckily for Kamui, just able to recover in time, not getting too punished, but still, that's not what you wanted to happen.
Yeah, that was spooky times right there. Luckily no punish, and now Kamui gonna open things up. Should be able to get the tag launch in neutral here. What the setup's gonna be, just able to walk back or farm and find the throw either way. No meter to work with, so you can't get too much off of it here. And Lumen sitting, I mean, just with a bank load of meter. This right here, man, you should be very close to taking Ahri out if you can find the right route. We're going to send the entire thing. I think that's going to be the end of Ahri. Lumen's going to send one character down here.
Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, just absolutely route into JS1, JS1, JS2, level 1, level 3. Like, that's just, it's so good, it's so consistent, just adds on a huge amount of damage at the end of all of your combos here. The JS1 from Yasuo, call assist, does not quite get the cross up onto Kamui here. And yeah, we're finally seeing it. We're like seeing the code, the Madara eyes are activated. We're understanding when the cross ups are going to be coming here from Lumen. And the air throws are just absolutely working out.
He's almost building up that level 3 as well. You just got to find the opening. Of course, Akali kind of hard to do sometimes. It's a lot of time in the air, but the air throw right there with 9 seconds on the clock is going to spell doom for Lumen here. What a clutch air throw.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I think that Kamui's air throws are some of the best in just the business in general, right? We've seen how many that they've been able to get so far this set alone. And that's really being like the difference maker for them so far. We're just gonna run in and just wait for the dart to hit him. That was genius.
Gonna open these up, knock down to the corner here. He's gonna go ahead and set up the lob. Just gonna bar meter there. Break coming in, less than 50 off the board though, so I mean a good spot for Lumen. Get a lot of that great health back as well. And able to escape the corner, but getting picked up either way. Fortunately though, Akali's gonna be in, getting hit with another throw. I mean, Kamui's just been sneaking in these throws so well.
I mean, it's been working out. Definitely playing Ekko like a grappler here. As once again, just the down forward spirit rush, it works every time. No one ever expects it. We're gonna go straight into Ekko, straight into the rewind here. It's just too scaled. You're not able to get the combo.
Yeah, Lumen just completely behind the A-ball. Massive comeback is going to be needed here to go ahead and turn the tide, but JS2 action there, and that's going to be the end of Akali solo. Yasuo, 2 bars of meter to work with. You're not even going to get close to getting Fury unless you build up some limit strike, so not looking good. You bet it on the parry as well. What a comeback there.
Yeah, I mean, Kamui was down. We were talking about it. Kamui, it was definitely a rioter. It was a rioter with a lot of text, and I couldn't see it in time. And I'm so sorry, but like, just thank you to everybody. This is, it's great. I think everybody, the love is being felt, and it's very good, and I appreciate it, and I'm sure everybody playing appreciates it. And now we're going to get right into this match. James 06 activating the Wraith form immediately at round start. And now you just got that on deck forever and always. And that must feel pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, especially with that hot start, almost 50% off of both characters. We're going to go right back to the Ekko here, too. Break coming in from Mr. and you got to just play the backdash game. Try to get some of that great health back for your Ekko. And, I mean, if you're James, you're okay with that. He's going to start setting up the lob, shooting down the big gun. You're sitting pretty here.
I mean, James is just hanging out. Just absolutely playing this team exactly how it's meant to be. Sitting full screen, waiting until you have access to the Yasuo mix we're going to see here. Decide to go low, but the throw whiffs as Mr.'s just holding up at just the right time.
Yeah, still, once again, James just hanging out. I mean, full strength Senna here. Going ghost on him. The high-low mix going to pop the top. That right there should be allowing off the board unless there's a drop, but I mean, shoot away here. You're going to see what your parry timing's looking like, and that's a gentleman's perfect there for James.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. I think James is playing, like I said before, playing the team exactly how it's meant to be. As, I mean, Mr. I like the idea, just using that double forward assist. And in the end, both players kind of just cross each other up. Unfortunately for Mr. They are the ones that are in end lag the longest. James puts him in the corner, you gotta deal with Senna and this charge Hoki. Oh my god, but we got good defense. We're blocking the fuzzies.
A little fuzzy wuzzy with that. I was gonna say got rewarded as well with the 2H, but no pickup. I will say a lot of people do struggle with Senna just because it's like a character that just started recently showing up a lot. So there's like a lot of mix with the Ghost and Wraith form. To where people aren't used to it, but it seemed like Mr. was ready for it this time. As they try to get back to work in the corner, the 2 H around the world though, gonna force that break, and right back to the corner we go, so they can work their way out.
We're hanging out here. As oh my god, the tentacle spawn right underneath Yasuo. This is gonna be a lot of damage here. We have the option for a level 3, and we are gonna see it. James is gonna get access to the burst here, and Yasuo should live unless there's some weird like solar ray hitting the controller. Yeah, we're hanging out, but we're just pressing on wake up. The level 3 works out, and you made me watch the cinematic. I'm gonna make you watch it.
Yeah, why not? With that tentacle down as well. You know Illaoi wants to do something with it, so great call there. But still, I mean, life deficit gets the pickup though. It's a great start. No Fury in sight. You do have to worry about that level 3 from Mr. though. And on command, we're gonna go ahead and rip it. The counter super gonna work out, and I think this right here should be enough to take out Senna.
This is the most level 3s of all time. This is just absolutely every single cinematic we could possibly see. As now Senna's gonna fall. Yasuo does have Fury, and we do have 3 Senna super assists here. First one isn't gonna quite work out. We don't get the whiff punish. I mean, both players almost perfectly even in life here. I see another super assist. It's time. The chip out happens, and the moment you hit the ground, all hit stun goes away, and Yasuo is just free to absolutely throw you into the corner.
That's one of the stronger parts about Senna super assist. It just clears the way for a lot of characters to run up and kind of just pick their poison when it comes to their offense. High, low throw, either way, going to be working out for James. Gonna take that 1-game lead here and off to another hot start. It just seems like the lob is clearing a lot of space, and Mr. not quite ready for it.
I mean, it's awkward, right? Like, when you see Senna charge something, right? It's either the beam or it's the lob. And if you jump over the beam, you're hanging out. But if you jump into the lob, it sucks. So, like, it's just a bit awkward. James finds the retreating guard punish, but isn't quite able to convert.
Ooh. Got the pickup. So nice for show twice, able to make it again in the middle of the spaghetti, but the break gonna open things up for James. And once again, working on another gentleman's perfect here is Illaoi, almost 50% off the board. And as an Illaoi player, this matchup does not feel good sometimes. There's a lot of air things happening that you're kind of just 2H'ing sometimes and praying for the best.
Oh, what an air throw there from James. I feel like we see that so often, right? Like, you see your opponent in the air during the tag freeze, and you're like, it's my time. I'm jumping, I'm hitting medium and heavy. It's going to be the best. I'm winning Evo. But James just taking everything into account here, as once again, we just go straight into the Wraith form. I like this plan a lot. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you always want to keep it on deck. Just make sure the form never goes away. It opens so much for Senna. And I mean, that's kind of been the thing we talked about since Senna releases. Like, the gun form, not as strong, but that Wraith form, man. If we could just live in there for as long as possible, everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows. If we do get the limit strike here, James going back to worse, sneaking in the throw as well, break coming in. I mean, you already lost so much health off of Illaoi, though. It's going to be tough sledding for Mr.
I like this combo though. Routing into limit strike, not gonna be able to install, so we just roll away. We get out of there nice and easy. Now, I mean, just finding him with a stand medium. Mr. just pressing back at just the wrong time.
So much meter to work with. Not able to get the pickup from there, but the run up parry, man. What a call. A little 2H action there. There should be Ekko off the board. Oh, I was gonna say need the meter. Still, once again, the sword just not quite long enough.
But now chip out is a big factor. The double my time though, a hood classic right here. Mr. should be able to take out the Yasuo. Gonna tag launch into the Illaoi, get a little bit of the gray health back for Ekko. And this is like, it's doable. It's not looking good. I'm not betting on Mr. but you could do it. It's possible.
Yeah, you better be full throttle at this point. Do not give Illaoi a chance. Let's see if Ekko can make anything happen here. I mean, 3 bars of meter both ways. It's not looking good. The lob right there again. Just why not throw it out? James 06 with a 2-0 on Mr.
There's a song by Jaden Smith called PCH. I'm sick.
Oh.
Anyways, it's about the Pacific Coast Highway. But we're getting into our match. We're going through the PCH just goats because it's gonna be Danny 3H enjoy here on 2x assist. Illaoi Darius. I lost to this gamer at CEO, so he has to win, right? Like, that's just how it works.
Yeah, well, I mean, Danny just had a great run to begin with over at CEO, so I'm sure they want to keep on picking up the momentum while they have it. See if RomeRulez has anything to say about it. Our first Thresh and our first Warwick on the stream thus far, and Thresh, if there's no changes in the meta, going to be a character for the rest of time that continues to wreak havoc on us.
Out to see the bleed is applied from Danny though. But just like that, we just switch positions. Gotta see. Tries to whiff punish with a 2M, not quite able to make it, but dude, Illaoi's J2H is so good.
Yeah, it definitely just it catches you by surprise sometimes, because there's sometimes I see Illaoi players just either like delay the JS2 or they just hop over and do nothing and find a throw, so it's so difficult to deal with. And I mean, I don't know if you're a propaganda believer when people say that Warwick is the worst character in the game, but I ain't gonna sleep on the dog.
He's got some good stuff, right? Like, even with the changes to the overhead, it's still hard to react. And anybody that you put with Thresh is probably going to be pretty good, right? Like, you can't be that bad when you're hanging out. One of the strongest characters we've seen in a long time. And as just like that, RomeRulez is going to put Danny in the lantern. And now Darius got to figure out a way to make this comeback. The shorts are short, but Danny's life might be shorter as we try and walk up and the cross-up hits.
Yeah, that Thresh dash is so, like... obviously, there's a lot of tools with Thresh, including the Rake and J8 that are talked about a lot, but their dash is just so strong, and that 5 Eldritch reaches so far that it's like we got cross-up man at home that has like 1,000 other tools. And now, we're gonna go ahead and finish things off with the dog here. First round going RomeRulez' way.
Yeah, I mean, that was looking great. I think RomeRulez putting on a show so far. Danny does have access to the break now, and a good 2H is going to lead to a good amount of damage here. Depends on how much you want to cash out. We are just going to apply the bleed with Illaoi. This could be a lot of chip damage. You might be dead. This actually might be an unblockable, unpush blockable. You're just dead. You're putting the contraption. You're exploding into a million pieces. Bleed is broken. Nerf it, please, Lamau.
Yeah, that's something we see Danny do all the time whenever you watch them play. It's like getting bleed is just the first step to the mission. After that, it's like find a tag launcher, little S2 super with Illaoi, and even if you don't get hit, you're still losing like 40% in chip either way. So you're definitely playing with fire every single time you get clipped by a 5M. And now, once again, we're going to see the exact same thing. You're either going to get hit or you're going to block for your life here, and Danny finds the opening. I mean, you don't have the meter here, the tag launcher. You should be able to have a killer out, perhaps.
It's going to be a lot of damage. The Fury does make it so you're able to, you know, just survive a little bit, but Darius, the supers, they just do too much damage. They just always kill, and even if it didn't kill, you're back in the corner, you have bleed on you. It's not looking good. Now RomeRulez hits the 2H on the assist. That feels nice. For the first time ever, Rake doesn't hit, which is crazy.
Yeah, I will say, like, for as good as Rake is, no projectile really that you have to deal with on the team outside of just that power wave. So it's like, you stand full screen, wait for Rake to go back and try to find an opening that way. That's exactly what Danny does here. Once again, the bleed in the S2 super got juggled with it. Not going to need the chip here. One character down with the quickness. Solo Warwick here.
And unfortunately, Danny just puts themselves in the corner. The double demon flip command grab is just devious. As we just keep going for it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. As we're going for it once more. The overhead is blocked, though. Danny just keeps getting hit by the command grabs. It just keeps happening. Oh, but this time we said no more. We said we're done. I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah, enough of the games there. Gets the pickup. Little headless for the bleed again. And I mean, you better wall cling and dive for your life here. As you end up back in that corner, it's not going to be good. Did them the favor here in the air again. Surprised no air throw there. We got the hit. No conversion. That level 3 still online.
I think Danny went for it. Unfortunately for RomeRulez, though, that like just Illaoi tentacle spawn is so good at just catching people out. It's so powerful in general, and Danny is just perfect at utilizing that and using the Darius assist in tandem with it to just finish off the character.
I was going to say Danny's perfect. I mean, every time I see them play, it's just down to the team, even on defense here. Holding down back, praying for the life, got opened up though. Now you're in Thresh's world, using the break there, get some of that gray health back. What a snipe with the 2M.
Yeah, I mean, use that anti 2M and is able to find a hit right after. Unfortunately, Lantern combo just does not quite work out. Freestyle, not able to punish anything. But dude, Thresh is crazy. That dash is so good.
Yeah, I want to hate him so bad, but they just made him so cool in this game. Like, and they also just made him buff, so it's like, why not, you know, cheer for the guy.
Yeah, they made everybody buff in this game. Like, Illaoi's buff, Thresh is buff. Teemo's a little bit buff when I see, like, Fruity post him in the chat. Like, he's making him do just the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my life. But now RomeRulez does have access to the Thresh here. We're not going to go into any sort of tag combo, nothing like that. We're keeping it simple with the level 3. We give ourselves Bloodlust, put ourselves in a really good position to win this first round.
Yeah, if you're Danny, you're just you're praying for a straight hit here to start getting to work in the corner. You're gonna find one here. Use the tentacle to scoot a little bit closer to the corner here with the JS1. Now the knockdown. I mean, you still got Fury as well, so if you can start finding these openings, it's not the end of the world for you. 2x assist as well. You can go ahead and close distance with the bleed.
I mean, this is a lot of bleed damage here. We are out of tentacles, but we stalled long enough for the assist to come back. Unfortunately, though, the push block at the perfect time to just stop you from hitting the throw and get the punish right after with the 3H. As RomeRulez once again goes up 1-0 in this first round, but we're baiting the burst. We're geniuses.
Yeah, we are gaming right now. It's going to be another quick trip over to the corner. Look for the reset. Finds a throw as well. RomeRulez seeing something, but another air throw coming out from Danny. 2 for 2 on that. As they try to chase Warwick down to the corner here. Now you just want to stay away from the rake and start hitting the dog.
Oh my god, the JH just barely didn't come out there from Thresh. Now we have the option with the Lancer tag. Instead, we're just going to side swap the old-fashioned way. Not quite going to be able to get a limit strike, and Danny just doesn't believe.
Gonna believe in that 5M though. Over to the corner again. Break almost on deck here for RomeRulez. S2 down, no bleed though, so you're not in the worst situation in the world. Forward throw though is gonna hurt, and that's gonna be the kill on Warwick. Solo Thresh here, gonna have Fury as well, and I mean, if any character is gonna do it, this is one that can kill you on a 5L with Fury.
Just like that 5L hits. The Warwick super assist also comes out. It's gonna be a good amount of damage, and that super is gonna finish it off. Darius almost has Fury. Definitely comebackable, but this is looking a little bit rough, and that J2H is a good start for Roman.
When the Fury comes in, not going to give him a chance here with the super. Darius dead and gone, so now tied at 1 game apiece here. RomeRulez just getting so much more out of Thresh this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when you can activate that character, it's just good. It's just really, really good. I think that everything that he does is strong, so if you're able to, you know, not just get one shot by Illaoi, Darius, then, you know, you're able to do a lot of good stuff. Once again, though, we hit the roll reaction. RomeRulez, oh my god, just a bit too much of a counter hit.
Yeah, we were swinging right here. I mean, between Warwick and Darius, got a 5M the character. So those overheads can still sneak up on you with Warwick. Gonna find the opening here. Gotta put her on Illaoi as quick as you can at this point, because Darius is also bleeding out. Little tag launcher there. See how much you want to spend.
We're able to just set up the lantern tag. Unfortunately for Danny, we're just not quite getting what we wanted. No combo here, but we do get Bloodlust activated, and Danny just runs into the normals.
Illaoi able to escape. Try to get some of that gray health back. Look for the DP. No one home. Once again, the throw either way. A little low there to close things out. I mean, Illaoi is in seen better days.
It's winnable. Danny's the GOAT. This could certainly happen. The cross-up doesn't quite work out, but Rake, you're just not allowed to try and punish their assist, right? Like, Rake just goes full screen, hits you out of the air, hits you on the ground, everywhere you could imagine. Now Danny back against the wall here. We're just going to go right into the headless, apply the bleed, and the throw. This could be a kill. Oh my god, Turt nasty.
Yeah, that's sick right there. I mean, you're expecting Illaoi to come in and start looking for the S2, so gotta read there from Danny. You have to keep the pressure going, but once again, that dash from Thresh gonna open things up here. It's that 5L opener, but it's all about just setting up top. You saw the lantern come down, now the break coming out from Danny. See how much space you can get back.
Able to set up the lantern tag, the dash in the air, mixes Danny up just a little bit too much, but we just fall with a button, and just like that, Danny's going to be able to find a huge amount of damage here. I like the swap back into Illaoi as well. Make sure both of your characters have 1 meter.
Yeah, so smart, because it gives you that option as well, just to set up the chip kill with the bleed on deck. Just got to get Warwick over to the corner here, but Danny in such a good spot. Shoulder tackle coming in. We're not even going to need it. No super as well as we tie things up for a final game, final round in this top 24 qualifier.
I mean, it's like you were saying, I don't want to play neutral anymore. I'm going to throw my Darius body at you, and it's going to be great. We anti-hero with the 5L, but we're not able to combo. And with Lantern on the screen, we're not quite able to combo. Did Rome himself, is that RomeRulez? Did Rome sub while they're playing?
No, that's Rome himself. That's a different Rome. But either way, man, it would be so sick if he did. Subbing in the middle of a combo is some crazy work because you're playing on one hand and using your phone on the other to get the sub in. So Thresh can carry you to do a lot of things, right?
Just like that, I mean, Illaoi post-burst, run-up grab. With the Darius, we hit the overhead, and this is going to be a lot of damage. The tentacle keeps you going. Fortunately for Danny, the burst saves him. 2x assist goes through, but Henry is just still there. You can't forget about him. As Rome will be able to go into a level 3, activate the Bloodlust, and put Danny on potentially his final character of the winner's side.
Yeah, Darius is not in a good spot here. You almost have that level 3 if you want the emergency red button option, but you got the Bloodlusted Warwick coming at you as well with 3 bars of meter for Thresh. Little pickup with the rake to close things out. A 2-1 W and top 24 secured for RomeRulez.
Man, I love Danny. I curse that guy daily. Beat Bleed's team for the rest of history. That's just how it goes. But getting into it, first match of top 24 tonight. We got to see who's able to make it happen here.
Yeah, it's that 2x assist again. We always bring it up. It's the I don't want to play neutral team, but I mean, if there's anyone that's going to be playing some neutral in this game, definitely is Bleed. The way they stagger their pressure, so tough to deal with, including sticking in that overhead from Ekko as well. We already saw that one time, but we'll see if they can handle the shield here. Unbreakable, definitely something you can do to go ahead and stop the mix from Ekko to get off to a hot start here. The back throw, able to chase the roll as well.
And with the headless we get there, dude, I looked it up. Bleed got 4th beating Super Noon. I just can't imagine. I thought he won. But now Bleed trying to do better than 4th at this tournament. Gonna be able to take out the Darius nice and quick and easy there. And now Braum by himself, it can be kinda hard to make a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the objective is get Unbreakable on point and just start throwing the shield out. See if you can hold out any of these mix-ups here. Gets the pickup as well. Look for the reset. Finds the overhead. Bleed still with break. We'll see how much they want to let Illaoi lay to the wayside here. And they might just go ahead and sacrifice the character. The pawn's going to be sacrificed. We're going to bet it all on the Ekko here. Unless... Oh, never mind.
I was going to say, we leave it with 1 HP, but sometimes you just got to kiss the shield. Because we're going to rip the level 1. Fortunately, just jumping right over. Push block is perfect, and the armor gets through whatever Bleed is trying to go for. And just like that, that's kind of a disaster first round for Bleed. You use Fury, you didn't get the win. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's a big bet there, and I mean, that's what you kind of want to make the Bleed team do. You have to force those bets, use the resources there, so you really start getting to work in the corner here, and FlowchartKen gonna be accomplishing the mission here as they set up Unbreakable. Little JS2 though, gonna get the side swap with the tentacle. That, I mean, Bleed is so sick with these conversions. They're gonna set it up optimally as well for the knockdown, and now the S2 super.
I mean, oh my god, we react just a couple frames too late. So try and grab on that strike throw, but we're just jumping back, doing air apprehend, and the tag launch into Braum will lead into a big old blue shield. But we're just saying, get off me, we're get up attack.
Gotta show it a little now and then. It's gonna bring them down back to earth here. No break inside, so it's gonna be the end of Illaoi here. I mean, FlowchartKen off to another great start. It's time to Ekko left solo. No Bleed online anymore.
Gotta figure out your way through here. Parrying on the Illaoi back is just super scary. We're just absolutely duck diving and weaving around all of everything Braum is trying to do. Unfortunately, we dropped the combo. We still have assists, but it runs out at just the wrong time. Go behind. We have access to a cross-up, but we're just jumping out. We're not worried.
Oh, any 3H enjoyers in chat? That one reached long range with a 2H there. Darius still getting juggled. It's a great opening for Bleed here. Setting up the clone as well. The big mix coming in. We're just going to jump out of there. As you always say, sometimes walking away is the best option.
You just gotta leave. It's so good to leave. Leaving is one of the strongest things in this video game. And now we set up the install for ourselves. We got double install on deck, but it doesn't matter in the face of air apprehend here. As FlowchartKen goes up 1-0 against Bleed. This is... No one could have predicted this.
Yeah, put a yoink there, man. I mean, sometimes you gotta walk around with the bigger stick. You know what I mean? You just gotta swing a little bit harder, and FlowchartKen definitely making it happen. Not even really relying on the Bleed and the chip sequences too much. It's just a lot of straight hits are just adding up a lot, like big time.
I mean, you just chip down at someone's health bar here, but gonna hard tag into Illaoi. Have the option for install. We're going to do it a little bit late. I like it. Goes low. Whenever someone shows the overhead from Illaoi, people are always like, oh, it's my time to block. I got this, but you never got this.
Not ever. Not in your dreams is Bleed. A great start here. Almost 2 fully healthy characters. Solo Braum once again. You got to get the Unbreakable online, but you can't do that when you're holding down back here. The mix coming in. Missed time to parry. Great mix from Bleed. Gonna take the knockdown as well.
And Bleed just locked in. That first game doesn't mean nothing to him. Immediately, we're gonna standing reset, finish it off here. We have tag launch. We have a tentacle on deck, and you just got so much damage. Should be able to kill, and there it is. Yeah, just locked in. First round didn't matter.
Yeah, Bleed just turns into a different player. When they're down 1 game, it's like it's the lean forward in the chair. You know what I mean? They really go gamer mode on people. It makes it start coming in plentiful. But now we're back to neutral here. It's kind of what you want to do is just get to work on the big body if you can. I'm not going to reach there, but unfortunately for you, you blocked. So now you got to hold the mix.
And we got to see. Lead gets applied. We're not parrying, but the DP doesn't quite work out as Tentacle saves Bleed's life once again. Now we're just going to set up. We have the rewind, but we just projectile invuln through all that.
Yeah, Braum a little worse for wear as well. Not going to find any pickup here. See if we can get Darius in at some point, but what a whiff punish from Bleed. The Tentacle to finish the job. 1 character left, and I mean, no Fury in sight either. It's getting a little dicey.
We got to see. Bleed just, this game and last game are just completely different, it feels like. They're just absolutely in control. A little bit of a drop, but it was all according to plan. We were out right into the level 1 and tie it up 1-1, and Bleed is just, the momentum's in his favor. He's looking good. He's gaming out of his mind. What do you do?
Yeah, Bleed's just forcing the scrambles, and we talked about it before. If there's anyone that's going to be playing like scrambles in this game, the best in the business is probably Bleed. And even staggering their offense with Illaoi, it's just something we've seen them do. I mean, pretty much since they busted onto the scene, it's just a lot of staggered jabs. It's so hard to deal with the break coming in there. We're just going to run back in with the 5M. We're going to keep things going on the Braum here, and why not pick up the Darius too?
And we are just absolutely smacking you in the face with tentacles here. Might not even need any meter. We're going to spend it. I do agree with that. You know, you can't get the assist cooldown back quite as quickly as you can get the meter. And you're probably not going to level 3 anyway, so maybe it doesn't even matter. Now, oh my god, that combo's sick!
Yeah, the momentum has definitely shifted here. Bleed working on a perfect as well. They are going to get it, and now on a set point here. It's just night and day from that first game. The straight hits not working out for FlowchartKen. Even the apprehends just haven't really been showing up too much as they dive there. Not going to work out. Big time punish coming in from Bleed. You're going to take a quick trip over to the corner. Able to tag in Illaoi as well. So huge.
Oh man, the hard tag. Able to set up install, but we choose not to. As we're just footsie gaming. We're just hanging out, getting our assist on deck. And we go for our standing reset, but FlowchartKen says no at just the wrong time.
Yeah, super unfortunate there. And of course, you give Bleed an inch, they're going to take a mile. It's going to say they're working on the double perfect there. Got clipped with the break. Going to keep FlowchartKen still stuck in the corner here. Got a 2x assist our way out. We do find the overhead though.
Yeah, but the Illaoi assist just able to finish off the Darius. We do get a weird combo there. It doesn't quite work out for FlowchartKen. Now you might just be dead here. It's going to be a good amount of damage. Going to be able to tag launch as well. The level 1 isn't going to finish it off, so we're going with the install.
Yeah, it's all about the mix here. Commit to the Rekka. I mean, the chip is just slowly draining away, but once again, the helping hand from under the sea. It's going to give Bleed that 2-1 W. I mean, what a way just to kind of change.
Like a rack or two, but...
Are we getting battle passes back as well?
I have no idea. I would hope maybe. I think they're making like a pass where you just get everything, and that'd be cool. But we are going to be getting into our match here. This is going to be the DragonFGC going up against Remyr. And the Quaggen's going good. We're quagging out of our minds.
Yeah, we're going to get Ahri Blitzcrank, which is not necessarily something you see too much. I mean, I don't really know what the team gets besides mix and freestyle, but you can see there, of course, the air purifier assist is going to just open up like combo extension. So it might be a little simple, but we'll see how effective it is.
Another standing reset. Quaggen, they love the resets. They're just going for them all day. Yet another one. We freestyle tag back into Ahri. With the tag launch, able to get a lot of damage here. Not quite able to kill, so instead We're just resetting once more.
Yeah, getting cheeky with it. Gonna bounce on it to go ahead and close out the round. Solo Yasuo here for Remyr. And I mean, you're just kind of hoping and praying for some cross-up man shenanigans. You are going to find the opening there. You had the tentacle there for the extension. For the Wrecking Ball as well. And I mean, I don't know how much Dragon and Quainty have been playing together, but we'll see what kind of mix they have here. If you do get another opening with Ahri, it doesn't hit as hard as it used to. But of course, I know you're going to want to look for Tag Launcher, and of course the S1 Super should be enough to close it out here for Quainty.
I mean, Quagen's looking good. I think they are another one of those duos that the first time they played together as a duo was like 20 minutes before bracket started. But they're putting in work. Quagen strong, as we're going to get a lot of damage on Blitzcrank. And Dragon kind of just willing to sit back, let all that happen, just hit him with slow jabs, you know, threaten the throw, all that kind of stuff. But once we get an opening, we're going to have an option for a standing reset here.
Oh, the J2H, that was filthy. Ahri can steal the corner like she used to, but that definitely is one way to do it. Is to get another one, no conversion though. Look for the throw, dash through. Oh my Jesus. I don't know how much of it is planned, or it's like, bro, just press something, I'm gonna assist.
Dude, Illaoi just like teleported through Ahri's legs, like you got nutmegged. But just like that, Remyr's able to get a hit. The setup, tries to go for a reset of their own, but it doesn't quite work out. The push block on the cross up makes it you're gonna need a lot of damage. We're holding onto burst for a while. This is spooky.
You see just taking the knockdown there. You're just waiting for that Fury to pop at any moment here. Little air to air. We're gonna rip out the level 3. I know we're gonna have a chance to even see the Fury 50% here. Blitzcrank level 3 definitely does hurt. Survey says you're dead.
Yeah, I mean that's you're a kill this gamer. The Quagen never miscalculate the damage.
I mean, you get two good characters, two good players on the same team. You don't even need that much time to cook up anything. So far, the brand new duo working out here. We'll see how Remyr answers. Just not able to get a lot of things going with Yasuo. We saw a couple of cross-up man attempts not coming to fruition here. And another great start here for, I'm so bad at remembering this name. What is it again? Quagen?
Quagen. It is Quagen. We're doing Quagen. Forever Quagen. And we're just running in. Unfortunately, the Blitzcrank JH is just a little bit too short. The stagger pressure from Illaoi just not quite working out. We have the option for a tag out, but we're going to retreating guard at the wrong time instead.
Yeah, super unfortunate there. So far, I mean, the push blocks coming in from Dragon have been working out so huge for Quainty, but retreating guard not the answer. As we head over to the corner, so we can really start getting busy with Illaoi here. Staggered out to 2L. Still in the corner. What a tech to get some breathing room.
And the defense from Quainty coming in clutch here. Kind of leaving Dragon to die a little bit, but... We're just going to run up, parry the Yasuo assist. We go for a command grab, but Remyr's just too good. Ready for it, knew that it was coming, and jumps right out of the way.
Yeah, I like the idea there, going for the command throw. And there's the 2H coming out from Remyr. Fury on deck now. I mean, you got a couple of super assists to extend things, but not a lot of options here. Massive shout out, though, to that $100 donation coming in from that Kiliho 500, if I read that correctly.
I believe so. And now, I mean, Dragon's starting to make this comeback. They want the $100. They want the 759 and 79-cent prize pool. We're gonna run up, hit the throw. We have a dash cancel available, but instead we just run up with a J2H. And dude, that's disgusting. You cannot burst bait like that.
Yeah, if I had a nickel, man. If I had a nickel, we're gonna block the cross-up man. More dash cancels coming in. Even the push block not going to be the answer here. Just slowly getting chipped away. We're going to rip out the super. It's not enough, though. We have the level 3 for our duo. You just got to find the opening. They parried the assist.
Oh my god. Dude, if I'm Quainty, I'm so mad at Dragon right now. That's just the 3 kill opportunities that have just fallen by the wayside, and we run into the Rekka. It's just a disaster. They were so close to the comeback, and it just doesn't quite happen.
There might be just too many cooks in the kitchen in that situation there. Unfortunately, just letting that one lay to the wayside. The parry, though, is going to work out here. So over to the corner we go. See how much you want to spend. Just 1 bar for each side early on in the round. A little bit of a reset. They went low on this one, starting to mix up the options.
Oh, this time, Remyr's just too ready for it. We've seen it once before, and you're not hitting me with it a second time. You're going to get a full happy birthday here. Because of the freestyle, you barely get any burst. Now you got to deal with 1 Yasuo mix-up. Instead, though, we just go right into an Illaoi throw. And I mean, you're 1 HP, you got a dream, but not much else, as you're gonna die.
Yeah, it definitely is the 2H of all time right there. And now, I mean, Dragon not sitting in a good spot, 50% on the life bar. You are gonna get Fury though, so You do have an escape option. We're going to rip it out there. Nullify the super. It's a lot of great health to get back up. We're not going to have a chance, though. Sometimes you got to mash it out, and Remyr going to tie things up 1 game apiece.
I mean, sometimes you run into 5L man. 5L man is strong. He runs up, he presses 5L, and sometimes crosses. It's good. It's pretty good. But Remyr's just making it work here. JS1, not quite able to get the assist to hit. We're just going to hit you with the weirdest Blitzcrank mix of all time.
Yeah, sometimes the mixes just continue the string. We are going to get the 2-for-1. Not able to get Yasuo, though. That feels so bad. Look for the command throw in the air as well. Just no one home on that one. And now you're going to put yourself in the corner. Definitely where you don't want to be against Yasuo. See what kind of shenanigans we're up to here.
Yeah, we got the wind wall set up. Tag freeze to see where you go. But unfortunately, we're dropping the combo. Oh, what a parry from Quaggin. As we just 2H, and we get another anti-air right there. This is a lot of damage. This is absolutely terrifying here for Remyr. Called Remyr. Jesus. Oh, what the hell?
What is going on? That's some Quainty nonsense, man. You ain't gonna see that from anybody else but Quainty. As they held on to the wrecking ball there, found the opening. Illaoi off the board here. Solo, Yasuo, get the break on deck for the duo as well.
I mean, that definitely is the wrecking ball enjoyer right there. Luckily, though, Remyr is able to get out of there with the super. The Blitzcrank assist calls at the perfect time to punish Remyr. We got access to the level 3. We should be able to find a kill here. We don't even need all that meter. 1 punch is enough to do it. Quaggin moving on to match point.
Quaggin looking solid. It's just as soon as they get Remyr in the corner, they can start busting out the funny stuff. It's a parry there. Oh, they tried to stagger to find an opening, but what a call with the jump back there. Finding the air throw, limit strike over to the corner now. Rolling out of the way though, so huge.
A little bit of a cross up. Dragon though. Good defense here. We're going to be able to tech the throw. Medium just doesn't quite work out. The J2H also whiffs. But, I mean, Dragon just isn't able to find the hit.
Early burst there. Going to send in Quainty. A lot of health to work with. Just need this opening, but in the corner with the tentacle. Not much Blitzcrank can do in this point, especially with no steam. Got popped there. But we get back to the center of the screen. So huge, and now it's their turn as they charged up the H in the air. And I mean, we've seen some funny stuff from Dring T or Quaggin, whichever you choose, but we're not going to see it here. So we're just going to mash out that level 3. It should work out for Remyr here. Oh, just a magic pixel.
Oh my god. Quainty saw the code for a second. That was crazy. Got a lot of parries in, but not quite enough. So now it's up to Dragon to run into 5L once more. As Remyr's going to tie it up 1-1 here at final game, final round for top 8.
Yeah, it's just a fight for the corner at this point. I mean, all 3 of them are basically just looking for the mix in the corner. Another great openings. We send Yasuo in. Let's look for the Wonder Star. Gonna take the tag launcher here. We haven't seen too many S2 supers come out from Remyr this far, but either way, they're still gonna get an extension with the tentacle. No break in sight for our duo. It's gonna be Fury Blitzcrank if they can go ahead and find it, but already Dragon taken off the board.
I mean, a no super meter for Dragon as well. Quainty is going to get whiff punished with the tentacle spawn. Now, I mean, Yasuo tag launch into Illaoi super. Oh, but we dropped the combo.
I don't think either side expected that. The fancy footwork to bait out a parry. Quainty going to take this one to the bank here. You got some meter to work with. He's going to take another limit strike, though. Super Spirit Rush for the pressure. Staggering the 5Ls. That's such a smart push block there, just knowing that we were staggering. Looking for the command throw, but Quainty will not be denied.
Oh my god, the backpack is looking comfy here for Dragon as we get another reset. It's going to be a lot of damage. A great beat combo. You were holding down. Now Yasuo's not going to be dead, but you're on a pixel.
We're going to rocket punch it to close it out. Quainty's cooking. I mean, honestly, if you're Dragon, you're like, I'll take that. They use the armored command throw, the Fury extension. I mean, that's clutch teammate of the year there. S1 super to do the deed. And, Quaggin gonna be moving on to top 8 with a 2-1 W.
Dude, there's a reason that, and it's
not
before
the stream. Before the stream or during the 2xScale broadcast?
Hey, I got Thresh in my search history as we are gonna get a Warwick, perhaps for the first time ever in TNS. I mean, these are 2 crazy teams. Set up a lot here. Able to get an opening here for RomeRulez. I like it. See how much blood you can get for yourself. Xgenesis is going to go into the Braum post-tag. You have access to the blue stuff, so you're feeling pretty good, but Thresh is just too good. Getting a little bit nuts here. Thresh puts you right back in the corner there. As now the instant overhead J2H is going to open up xgenesis here. Gonna be able to do a full-on Thresh combo. A huge amount of damage. They have access to the assist as well, and we're going to use it. We're getting a little bit too crazy with it, though, unfortunately. As the jump over J2H. Just not going to get the combo. We jump the command grab, though. That's just too good. Leaving is so good. I'll say this forever and always. Leaving is just the strongest thing of all time. We set up Henry. xgenesis is going to be able to stop it, though. And just like that, going to be able to put him right back in the corner. Not quite access to burst here. RomeRulez has to try and figure out their way through. Unfortunately, for xgenesis, the grab is just not it. And RomeRulez has access to Freestyle. 6 meters of bar here, but the simple overhead is all it takes to finish it off. Level 1 super, take as much damage as you can. And that first round is going to RomeRulez. We're feeling good. We're gaming. Now, yeah, again, the Warwick mirror, what do you do around start? 3H? I mean, I think that's good. You gotta just try and like set up your block string as soon as possible. 3H Braum assist must feel great to do. Now we get a little bit of blood gauge, get a lot of bit of unbreakable. As, I mean, this is a little bit scary, right? You're in the corner. Freestyle tag is coming all the way back up for xgenesis. We get out of the corner, but you eat a combo regardless. Because now, I mean, yeah, not even able to burst. I was going to say, even if you could burst, you probably shouldn't, right? I think that there's just not enough of a comeback in sight for that amount of health. But this time we decide to spend it. We're using the Fury. xgenesis has to figure out a way to weather the storm.
Yeah, you got the Fury. You're not in the worst spot in the world unless you do get clipped out of the skies there. You can say the Unbreakable is so huge against Thresh as well. It's like a lot of those long limbs kind of get nullified. You can close the distance, and now we're going to head over to the corner here. A great block on the overhead, but I mean, you're still in such a tough spot.
And again, I mean, this Thresh is just able to pick up hits whenever you want. We should be able to get a side switch. Instead, we're just kind of dash at our leisure. But the Lantern tag is just crazy. We're going to be able to get a kill on Braum here. And now this is looking comebackable for Rome.
Yeah, you do got to worry about the Fury coming from xgenesis' side, but I mean, Thresh versus Warwick definitely not going to be in the dog's favors here. It's just so many long lives can nullify that like neutral approach. It's going to be a lot of running the wall dive, of course, so hard to deal with. But we are going to find the open, and we have the level 3 as well. How much of this Fury time can you waste out before you look for it? They look for the DP, no one home, but no punish.
Oh my god, that air throw was insane. We're not able to combo, but we find you right on the ground. And with 3 bars here, RomeRulez should be able to finish it off. OTG level 3 is all you need. And, I mean, Rome with the Thresh comeback, that is a good character right there.
Yeah, the Fury too, just getting so much use out of it off the board. I mean, like we talked about, Thresh Warwick, definitely not the easiest thing in the world for the Wolf to just try to go ahead and use the shenanigans. I mean, it is high-low, the character. Of course, you sneak in the command grab, but I mean, with those long limbs, it's just so hard to close the distance.
Yeah, I mean, it can be wonky, right? Especially into Thresh with the biggest hitboxes of all time. If you're winging out, like, Warwick medium, against Ekko, that feels great. Against Thresh, you're just like, I got the tiniest little thing of all time. I don't know what to do. But we just run in, command, grab, Unbreakable applied. And you're in such a good spot. Corner, Unbreakable, that's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look for the DP option with Warwick, everything's going to be eaten up by the armor here. As we sneak in another throw. Break online. Seems like they staggered to look for the bait on that one. This time we are going to go ahead and pull the trigger. I mean, Warwick's still getting beat up, and this time we are going to catch the Thresh as well. It's a great start for Genesis.
Yeah, I mean, we have access to a lot of damage here. That Braum super in the mid screen is so good. And we should just be able to find a full kill here, not able to convert. But just when in the Warwick mirror, I think the stay medium feels great. I think that it loops back around to being fantastic. But the air throws from Rome are just too good.
Yeah, great opening. I mean, we've seen Rome in this situation before. They had a little bit more health to deal with here, but not over till they say it's over. There's the wall clean note and the jump off. It's something we brought up before when Rome made that comeback. It's if there's anything that's going to get you around those long limbs, it's just the wall cling and being able to mix up your aerial approach. Sometimes can throw the 2H or the 2M off.
get that we want. Unbreakable, Bloodlust is almost there. But RomeRulez forces gets the chance.
Gonna dash through again. It's the 5L opener. Look at that fully health Thresh. I mean, it's a great start. See how much meter you want to spend. It is going to scale pretty hard here, but so we set up the lantern. But parry not going to work out here. It's a huge opening with the lantern as well. You get the lantern tag, but able to escape the corner though. RomeRulez still just swinging away here. Oh, we were going to dive in with the maximum Warwick. It's not going to work out though. Flipped out of the air. I was going to say big time damage. We're not going to cash out the level 3.
Oh no, the burst. I thought a tag was coming. That was so... into a big chunk of damage here. Rome wants to match point here.
Solo Braum. You got so much meter to work with for RomeRulez as well. You have the level 3 with Thresh. I mean, I don't know if you're going to have a chance at Fury depending on what the routing is going to be. You have to cash out your damage early to pretty much nullify any comeback here. As Genesis, another great opening. So it's going to be almost a fully health Thresh with level 3. So huge.
Oh, but just the jump over J2H. Works out once again. And we got level 3 on deck. This should be a dead character. Charge Lantern and instantly level 3. Finish off the character. Put us on match point here for Rome.
We're not going to give the Fury a chance, but the good thing for Genesis is you are going to come in pretty much with break. Or actually are going to come in with break here to start this round. See if they're able to hold things off here and keep their winner side life alive for just a little bit longer. Rome though sitting on set point. Could be huge, but it's just the battle of the Warwicks again. As you mentioned, that 5M just a little bit more sweeter when you're doing Warwick v Warwick.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a matchup with ages. Gotta see that the Bloodlust can come into play. We get the DP, but the conversion just isn't quite there. The cross-up works out.
Oh, look for the reset too, just chasing them down. Finds the throw as well. They backdash on the get up attack. The break coming in from Genesis. Little James Harden step back there, and here comes the anti-air. No pickup though.
Oh, the hit reaction from the Warwick assist. That was perhaps the slickest dashback from Rome, but unfortunately you are going to lose the Warwick here. As once again, we've said that a bunch of times, the Thresh comeback is the way for Rome to make it through this bracket right here. So we set up Lantern, get the tag, and the 5H in the air isn't quite able to confirm.
One of the few times you're not going to see it confirmed. Definitely the button of all time. But this blocking is going to reward you with the Fury. Going to pop it expeditiously. You're not going to get a lot of great health back, but you have so much time to work with here. 2 bars of meter. We are going to block the super. This right here should be a dead Warwick. Not going to have to spend any of that Fury meter as well. 50% left on the board here. And I mean, we're almost even on health. Braum just a little bit more for Genesis.
Man, and thank you, Unconkable. $200 donation. We're almost at 100 for this bracket. And RomeRulez wants to take it all home here. And like, not have Fury for the end of this combo. We do get the super assist. Unfortunately, the reset doesn't quite work out. Genesis has to figure out something. I mean, the level 3 is coming soon for Rome.
We just need that single conversion. We do get the air throw. No combo off of it. There's the Unbreakable. Genesis trying to mount the comeback here. We got some meter to work with. They almost have their level 3 on deck as well. We are going to spend our bar meter. Get this corner carry in, running them down. But I mean, giving up space to Thresh when you're in like chip kill distance is exactly what they want. They dash through, hit him on the back of the head, and RomeRulez clutching up once again.
I think that it has, especially on 2x assist, a lot of good options. 2 darts, never could be bad. Double shield, fantastic. But they're going against Syrtic with an absolutely one-shotting team here. And for Teemo, that's scary.
Yeah, and I mean, Double Down has definitely become a little more popular. Of course, we just talked about Galladiated winning CEO with a Double Down squad, so cannot sleep on that fuse anymore, especially with Darius Blitzcrank. There are so many different routes you can just pile on the damage here, but Teemo Braum is definitely another squad where it's like, there's so many ways you can, like, not necessarily skip neutral, but you can hide a lot of stuff with Braum's shield in this mix.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big man, and Teemo is quite small, so if you can kind of, like, make it so that he's put in a bunch of particle effects on screen, it can be really hard to see that like instant overhead J2M from Teemo. And it seems like we're not even going to see any of that because Galladiated is just going to run in with the blue shield. And we don't even need Teemo. Dude, Globo's in the backpack, just absolutely hanging out here. We get a chance, but the moment we get a chance to do a block string, just gets parried.
Using the float there. So hard to deal with, man. It's like the unsung tool from Teemo's kit is just being able to stall in the air. Throw so many 2Hs off kilter. Not going to find the kill there, though. We're going to go directly into the darts. Yeah, you got to parry for your life in that situation. So our duo taking the first round.
Yeah, I mean, they're making moves so far almost a perfect, it felt like. As Darius, you know, pumps up his chest, tries to get involved. Back assist almost works out, but we have the option to double down. Instead, just going to take the happy birthday damage. Now Braum just going to hang out, try and get bleed taken off you. But it's a little bit difficult to do. Oh my god. Junie woke up. Sorry, I was distracted by my beautiful cat. As now Syrtic getting some hits in, punches straight through the fire bush. This is going to be a dead Teemo unless you don't have meter, but and Globo just tries to roll out of the corner. It just doesn't work out. And now once again, it's up to the carry. It's up to the big man, Galladiated. Gotta see what we can do. The darts cover the wake up. Now the JH from Blitzcrank just falls on your head. And Blitzcrank should be able to take this out. And yeah, we're tying it up 1-1. We're going a little crazy. We're getting a little bit nuts with it. As now, I mean, I think the scariest thing here for Globo is just the fact that you don't have burst, right? I think that it can be really difficult for Teemo to survive, especially in the double down landscape in which we find ourselves in, that you can just explode. And you don't get that much burst when you explode. It's not a freestyle, so it's not as bad, but it still doesn't feel good as we're going to get command grabbed here. Yeah, I mean, if another one hit, might have just died. Not quite able to get the combo. Teemo takes a little bit of damage, but we just absolutely bursting. We're saving our friend here.
Yeah, we sent them right back here too, which I mean, covering with the dart off of the air approach is like so huge to do against like Blitzcrank and Darius. It's like anytime you can stall in the air and make one of those 2Hs whiff on these big characters, it's exactly what Teemo wants to do to start opening things up.
Yeah, and finally, we're seeing Globo do what he does best. It's going to be a Shroom Oki situation. Your main option here is to like super duper delayed tech. Rolling out is good sometimes because it can definitely like reaction check your opponent, but I mean just the jump in darts from Globo, that's what he's known for, it's what he does best. Get so much damage off this combo, tag launch to follow, and you should be dead.
Yeah, that's the strength of Teemo there, man. It's not just the mushroom super, it's the fact that you can start looking for tag launches afterwards. And it just makes everything hurt a little bit more, especially when you have a big body like Braum behind it. Just tacks on that little bit of extra damage you need for the kill here. So now, you got the Unbreakable on point. We'll see if Syrtic can make anything happen with Blitzcrank. It's a great opening here. It's going to be Braum off the board, and this right here is a matchup I personally do not like dealing with. Blitzcrank versus Teemo. Rocket Punch can only do so much. You can only do so much if you get caught in the air with the throw here. You got the level 3. It's a hope and a prayer, but it all depends what happens on Oki.
Now once again, the Shroom Oki comes through, but we're so ready. The jump command grab clutches up for Syrtic. That was ambitious. That was very, very good. Teemo tried to go for the crossover that you can get sometimes with the jump over, but I mean, if you're ready for it, that hit of armor just makes all the difference there for Syrtic.
Yeah, you might have been down.
Die. I always get scared that my internet dies.
I was like, you jiggled for a second, you know what I mean? You hit me with like the delay on the 5L there, and I was like, wait a minute, he's here.
Yeah. Sorry.
Nah, all good, brother. But you know what's not good is holding this mushroom mix once again. That's like the tough part. Is like even when you delay tech, it's like you're still slowly building things up. You're taking the chip off the SD super. You do lose that bar, which kind of sucks for Teemo, but you're not getting that for free.
And Syrtic definitely forcing them to save the burst a little bit longer than they might have liked. Now that Darius is going to get hit by the Shroom. Oh, we get the 2x assist to keep it going, but unfortunately there's no combo, but Globo off the mushroom finds the combo, gets there in the end, and Braum is just going to be able to slam him down, get the Unbreakable.
Oh, that's a huge parry though to go ahead and change sides, get yourself back to the middle of the screen. It's a lot of damage on the way out. That's huge, man. These Blitzcrank corner carry combos are just so cool to look at. They're not like the craziest thing in the world execution-wise, but they're just so fun to look at because you start setting up shop. Once again, including the Darius behind it, you start looking for the overhead like that and really mix things up with even like delay command throws. It gets real tricky.
That's spooky. And when you just like mix in that overhead, the 3M from Darius, sometimes it's just too much, right? Like the mental stack is too high. You're too worried about command grab or whatever's going on. And now Globo, the lone scout, has to figure out his way through this. We are going to get a lot of mushroom badges here. So this is a pretty good situation. Might even be able to kill if we want it. I would imagine, yeah, we're going to max out the damage here.
Jeez. Talk about maxing out damage, man. You also got 2 badges online. I noticed a lot of team-up players, like, we don't really even look for Slingshot at this point. It's all about the poison, man. You want the return on investment from building up those badges. You can see here, we're going to chase things down. Try to apply the poison with the dart. It's not close enough. We are going to make the 2 HMS, though. Fury coming on live here. And I mean, you got a squishy character, so you only need a couple command throws to make this happen.
10 seconds left, and the air throw from Globo means we're going to have to go. As, I mean, just really well played. Globo, air throws on point here. Duo tries to find their way through the fuzzy jump. Not quite fuzzy enough. As the command grab hits, sending you to the corner, slingshot tag, but we're just leaving. We're doing the damn wrecking ball.
Yeah, getting out of dodge there. So we know at the 5M, what an air purifier from Syrtic there. He ends up grabbing the rodent out of the skies here. And I mean, honestly, I think you might have enough in the tank to go ahead and close this out. The S1 Super is going to do the job, and Teemo off the board early here. Solo Braum, you're not even close to Fury at this point, so Syrtic in a very good spot.
Yeah, I mean, I think this round, probably a wash here for Globo Galladiated. I would imagine you're just trying to like get the burst back as much as possible and try and prevent Syrtic from getting as much of their burst as you can. Once again, I mean, the overheads are just opening up with Galladiated over and over again.
Huge parry. We didn't even look for the strike, immediate command throw. And once again, like you said, this is just about building Fury as much as you can. And this is a great way to do it. Drop combo, though. Command throw. S2 super extension. Oh, we end up attacking into Darius for the side swap as well. It's not enough to kill just yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, spending that 2 bars just to guarantee that you get the side swap here. Teemo not quite able to make it happen, and just the Darius tag out, chip damage is enough. And now, I mean, the duo on match point here, and that's not a good way to start it, but luckily the combo drops.
A little too short there, not going to work out. It's a huge opening, and now they're trying to keep the pressure going again, though. Still have to worry about that poison damage. Those 2 badges just looming here, and a great opening for our duo. It's going to be a lot of corner carry as well. And depending on the routing, you can look for that tag launcher as well, so unless you drop it.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to call it a tactical reset here as we call in the Braum. The 2 X's not quite coming into play as we get the Unbreakable here. But, dude, Air Apprehend, it's the best thing in the game.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. When they started letting you charge Apprehend, I was like, well, what are we cooking right? It makes Darius just so much trickier to deal with the air approaches here. Got solo blitz, though. We're not going to get Fury for the rest of this round, so you're going to have to do it on your own merit. You got some meter to work with, though. Just have to work your way to the corner, and this sucks for blitz. I'm not going to lie. When you have to start dealing with the fuzzy overheads, but hey, that parry's going to get you out of there.
Dude, if I'm Globo, once again, I'm mad at Galladiated. There was no 2x assist call. Thought we had time to charge up the roll, but it just was not quite there. Now you're eating almost all your health here. And with bleed, I mean, you're pretty much dead. You gotta tag out. Instead, we're gonna darts. Just try and stall as much time as we can for the Braum assist to come back. As we tag, finally giving Braum a chance to play.
Such a great use of that S1 Super just to go ahead and build the time for Braum to come in and start working. You do have the Unbreakable command throw running back in. You still have to worry about that steam. A lot of the options from Braum are big swings, but that 5L definitely going to be the quickest option here. See what kind of routing you have here. You're not going to be close for the kill just yet, but you're in a good spot as you put Blitzcrank into the corner. Jump out for free, though. The command throw going to take Braum out.
That report Globo, just absolutely throwing the game, whiffing on the darts assist. It's a tragedy. But the little man almost has access to the Fury as well. We do got it on deck, and we are going to pop it. And now, I mean, Globo just wants to stall as much as humanly possible. 18 seconds left, and we're not going to need him. Once again, Globo puts his big boy pants on and is able to bring us to a tied game here.
Yeah, you can tell that chip just made Syrtic think a little bit more. Kind of forced the issue at the very end there, but our duo still making some magic happen here. Globo, I mean, the MVP in that situation is we are 1 game apiece. I mean, it honestly just depends on like how much mileage you can get out of Teemo in this situation, right?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta leverage your little man. Can. And this is a great start. We're getting double hits on the badges. I like the assist call, you know, just keeping yourself there in case there is a burst. And we just get full darts, 1 combo, gonna get a lot of mushrooms here, but unfortunately the reactions aren't quite there.
Yeah, for as much as I do hate the little guy, it is so cool as Teemo has developed as a character, and people have really gotten tricky with him. Their ability to build badges right off rip is like, it's gotten to a point where Teemo's just, it's the character with that they just steamroll.
Oh yeah, you could definitely make it happen. It feels so bad to like lose round 1 and now he just one-shots you because he got full, you know, shroom badge. He got everything he could ever ask for. It seems like that might kind of be the situation we're in right now. There's the little man just leaving, throwing darts. That's all you need.
The dart is protecting there. You saw the Darius shoulder tackle come in underneath that wrecking ball. So try to clear some space here, and still Darius getting caught by the dart super, and now with the unbreakable on point. You're almost looking for chip here. You can look for it. A little delay on the 2L there. They had the meter for the mushroom. They just want to look for the chip. But now solo Blitzcrank. Almost 3 bars of meter to work with here, but it is a uphill climb to say the least.
And that 2L just barely didn't get him. I think Galladiated wanted an air throw there, but there's gonna be a lot of damage here. The super assist gonna be able to finish off the Braum. And now once again, it's down to the robot versus the little man. 2 bars on the side of Globo. So we got 2 dart supers, we got 2 mushrooms if you want them. But it seems like it's gonna be a slingshot mushroom dart extravaganza.
You got to parry for your life. The chip gonna add up there in our duo, 1 round away from top 8.
Yeah, it can be so awkward. I think we are 2 away from top 8. This is like, this is losers round 2 of top 24. So they got to win 2 more to make top 8, but they're fighting for their lives. They're trying their damnedest here. Like the push block, dodges the grab. Finally, we block the air apprehend and we hit him with the parry when you fall. Unfortunately, the combo doesn't quite work out. We are able to bait the parry, but I mean, the duo's still in control.
They're gonna take that bar meter they spent and run with it to try to swing their way out of here. Able to charge up the steam as well and get huge here. Hit Teemo. Anytime on this game you see Teemo, even if it's not the point character, you hit that thing as hard as you possibly can.
I mean, you just want to kill him. He just sucks. He's absolutely the bane of many a gamer's existence, but the back assist snipes him out of the air. But this is going to be a lot of damage. With double down, you might just perish. Gotta see it. Do you decide, oh my god, I don't even think you need 2 bars. I think 1 is enough.
Yeah, that's definitely a coupon kill right there. No double down needed, so you're going to save that extra bar as well. With the armor, not looking good for our duo, but mesh out the 5L, run up. 4-row toss, the corner carry definitely matters here. You got a couple of super Teemo assists. We are going to see it there, but the armor is going to solve that problem. This right here is going to pile on so much damage with that double down as well. I think it might be a dead Braum in this situation.
Definitely close. I think you're at 1. Yeah, you got 1 chance here, but just a little finger. All you need to do is point at your toes every once in a while, as it's going to be pretty even here. Final game, final round. Burst meters about on par with one another. But the command grab once again on Teemo. Too scary. It's spooky as hell.
That was a meaty rocket punch. You do not see those every day. End up clipping Teemo for about half health, and we're right back at it on the Braum here. No break in sight either. You might get lucky if you get one this round, so this bleed is going to add up very soon. As we look for the reset, we're going to puppet the Blitzcrank. This right here should be enough to go ahead and take down Braum with the double down unless we drop the curse.
Oh my god, it's a disaster here. The burst gets baited. The greed from Galladiated pays off. We're going to be able to get a lot of damage and get unbreakable. Not quite able to send them full screen. I like the tag out just to try and regenerate some of that gray health here. Now this is looking doable. But never mind, I lied. You're dead as hell.
Oh my goodness, and then the S2 behind it. Just a pip left here for the Teemo. Go ahead and point at them tiny feet, man. Gonna bully him. Why you down there, little man? 2-1 dub.
And both rocking freestyle, both making it work.
Yeah, it seems like Ekko is just the character that keeps on giving, whether it just be as the point character or assist in general. So, pairing it with Ahri, definitely strong. We've seen Kamui in a lot of great situations before with the team as they get themselves into another great situation to open things up little happy birthday. We're gonna keep things going on the Illaoi though. Of course, most important part, getting that corner.
Yeah, now we're able to set up that Ahri Oki that we've seen so many times here. The roll out gets caught by a 2M, but I mean, you got the hit, but now you're bursted in the corner. You're eating this mix. It does not feel good.
That's where Bleed really gets to work. Of course, you see that tentacle down. They are going to set up the lob as well with the install. You're blocking for your life here. Miss the throw. Look for the overhead as well. We're staying put on defense.
Yeah, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Tries to bait out a burst there, but I mean, Kamui is just a little bit too patient here. Now we're going to do a lot of damage. Might be able to even get a kill with double level 1s.
Tag launch. I think Ekko might be able to do the job here. So Illaoi off the board early here for Bleed. Got a fully, pretty much full health Ekko as well. We've seen them with this character solo mix as well. Just still so strong. Able to get to the corner, sit down the super assist as well for like a little S2 super at home. But not where you want to be against Bleed here as we do find the overhead. So we'll see what the shenanigans are going to be. I don't think you might be able to find the kill just yet.
Yeah, I mean, very close, but we find the reset in the air right after. Kamui, though, stuck in the corner. You do have Fury, but yeah, I mean, you gotta pop at the moment you get hit. But still, I mean, the Illaoi super assist finds an opening. And now Bleed just trying to wait out that Fury.
Yeah, it's waiting for the assist too, so we can go ahead and crack him in the chin. Bleed making it work with the solo character. See the helping hand from the Illaoi assist, but massive shout out to Jaffa K coming in with another $100 dono. We've officially crossed that $1,000 mark at $1,059.79 so far for the prize pool.
I mean, people definitely showing the love here, but Bleed just finds the parry, finds a full combo to follow. Should be able to get whatever Oki you want. Seems like it might be the choice to go with the Illaois here. To be able to, yep, tag launch into the Illaoi once more, set up the install. And just like that, I mean, you gotta react, but sometimes it's just too hard. You gotta, you're scared.
Yeah, it's kind of the Bleed special, man, off the S2 super. You just, not even RPS. There's like 5 or 6 different options you really have to think about in that situation. So just a little too much to muster here. And of course, Bleed is just so good at saving the break for when they need to offensively use it when they already have you in the corner. So now solo Ahri here. See how much we can make things work. Gets the trade and the pickup as well. I don't think we're going to see a chance at a comeback. Barring a drop, I think Bleed has enough in the tank here off of one mix.
Yeah, and just like that. I mean, once you have install with Ekko, sometimes it just feels like checkmate. Like, it is so good. You can cover so many options. And the mixes, even if you don't mix, you can just stall for assist. But in this case, Bleed with 3M was able to crack open Kamui's defense here. You're going to TP a little bit forward in time. And, I mean, Bleed just already gets an opening.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them in this situation so many times. Bleed is just one of those players, man. They'll maul you. You give them an inch, they start setting up shop. It's definitely all downhill from there. And now the break to get some space. Almost dead even here as we do send in Illaoi. Look at the overhead. Great job just fighting away the tentacle there, making sure there's no mix to be had. But we do get the pickup either way. Bleed going to take us all the way back to the corner here with the side swap. I think we might be able to hunt for the kill with the S1 super, and that's why we use the break there.
I mean, you just had to. We go with the James 06. Just go down forward. That's all you need. Instant limit strike as well. Trying to farm as much burst. And once again, these air throws from Kamui have just been on point the whole bracket.
Taking the knockdown, limit strike, setting up the dart. Gonna walk back, see if they can bait something out. Ekko coming in out. Wow, what a tech. It's a huge read there. 3 bars sitting for Bleed though. Cannot afford to get clipped here as the Time Winder super. Gonna keep the combo going as well. Ekko off the board. Taking Ahri down. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of damage. Not gonna be enough for the kill, so we are gonna look for some kind of reset.
Yeah, I do like the choice to go with like a 2M there. A lot of people try and parry or throw, but in this case, Kamui blocks it out. But again, I mean, you're against Bleed. There's always going to be more mix-ups to follow.
It's like we're barely at layer 3, man. There's layer 4, 5, 6. Keep going on for days here. So Bleed on set point now on the verge of going into winners finals. Great start from Kamui here. See how much they can get going. Bleed has done such a great job of escaping the corner as well. Whether it be mashing the way out or just rolling like that to get out of dodge. So huge. And now the parry to get the party started.
Were those little bags? Was that just like just dashing for fun? Bleed finds a 2H and an air throw, just absolutely swagging on Kamui here. Let's see if you're able to get there. The parries are just too good, and this time, I mean, Kamui's parries just not quite matching up here. Just gonna be sent down into the Illaoi install, and this is looking like doom.
Yeah, you can tell Bleed just smelling blood in the water here. Seems like it's only a matter of time unless we can fight back here. Kamui not out of it quite yet. Look for the 2L reset on that, but of course getting clipped out of the air. This one right here, barring a drop, should be it. And Bleed gonna be punching their ticket into winners finals, a familiar spot indeed.
I mean, 2 quick ones for him, just in his
RomeRulez with winners finals on the line.
Yeah, I mean, Quagen, they're pretty good. They showed on stream already that they're gaming. They have the resets on point. And I mean, immediately just running up, trying to make something happen, and they get a hit.
Great anti-air though from RomeRulez. We'll say in this situation, probably want to attack Ahri as soon as possible, so you don't have to worry about the aerial approach here. They look for another DP, no one home. Able to escape the corner though with the dash shot. We found the falling L, but we are going to get the throw either way.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. I think wanted that or the cross-up rather, to work with the Blitzcrank assist, but just didn't quite call it in time. Finally though, RomeRulez just forces you once again. Whenever you try and roll out, I feel like Rome is always there.
Doing a great job of chasing down, getting the command throw in the air as well. Not going to take a chance. Going to pop the level 3 to get the Bloodlust online. So, I mean, RomeRulez in a very good spot, nice and early here. Doesn't have any super, but you do have those 2 bars with Thresh. I mean, we haven't really seen Thresh at this situation. The dog is getting to work here. And I mean, 1 character against 2, not going to be an issue here, as RomeRulez going to be taking that first round.
I mean, just speedrunning the bracket so far. Once you got in Bloodlust, just able to do whatever you wanted pretty much. As now, I mean, Blitzcrank tries to jump in, but the Demon Flip gets him out of there. But oh, the footsies from Quainty are just too good.
Yeah, we'll say these players start moving a little different when we're at 4 figures in the match arena, you know?
Oh yeah, they definitely want that cash, but Limit Strike from Rome, I like it. Just trying to build him as much burst as we can, and baiting out the parry with a little bit of a delayed button there. Now, I mean, Rome able to find their way out and get a happy birthday.
Gets the pick up with that lantern just looming there. So the world's kind of Rome's oyster at this point. See what the cash out's going to be. We might just look for a limit strike, build up the meter, set up the lantern as well. Little falling H there.
Yeah, tries to get something started here. A lot of overheads, but Dragon's holding straight back. So we're going to try and find a way through. The J2H whiffs for the first time in recorded history. And now Dragon finally gets a chance. We can reset here as well.
That's exactly what they do with that 2L. The air purifier as well. So huge now the break. Neela's Frog Splash loops are about to come in from Quainty. We, however, go back to the well, finds the hit as well. I mean, this right here, you might be able to look for the kill with the S1 Super alone. So it should be Warwick taken off the board, also get the steam built up.
I mean, Quagen's looking good. They're in their win condition, right? You got steam available. You got a command grab as well. And this should be it. Just lead into Hearts on Fire. You should be able to tag launch if you want it. And just like that, once again, Quagen, they're winning the round. They're tying it up in this first game. And they got a full bar of burst for themselves. So they got to be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, it seems as long as that tag launch is online, you cannot afford to get grabbed by Blitzcrank. Now we go back to the sandwich. We get the corner carry here. Quainty getting to work. So we choose to do, look for the reset, and then 5L, the no mix. Sometimes just too much to bear, and I mean, blink and you miss it. No special moves really even used at that point, and Warwick is in a tough spot. He's going to hold on to the Wrecking Ball for the puppet. And now Thresh getting beat up too. You thought your homie was going to back you up, but it's the 2-for-1 special.
Oh, but once again, the Wrecking Ball in the sky, you can't finish the combo. She's going to fall, but we hit it. Finally, the jump heavy from Thresh gets found out by a 2H. Seems like we try and go for a reset, doesn't quite happen, but still, I mean, both characters are hurting, and the level 3 is going to hit, finishing off Warwick here.
Yeah, it's the tough part about playing against Blitz now. That level 3 is online. Any single time you move forward could actually just be death, and that's what we're going to see there. Solo Thresh here. We'll see if our duo is able to get first on the board. Definitely sitting in a good spot. Forward throw there. See how much Rome can make things happen. We've seen Rome in this position before. They were able to make multiple comebacks with Thresh. We saw a lot of 5Ls get sprinkled in there, but this one might be a little too much to muster. So we are going to be able to build up the level 1 as well, but I think the Super Spirit Arrest is going to be enough to close out the round. First game going, I keep on forgetting the name, Quaggen's way.
It's Quaggen. It's always been
Quaggen.
Quaggen. That's the thing for me is I'm a Quaggen head from. But yeah, I mean, first game, it was kind of looking a little rough that first round, but they were able to bring it back. They were able to kind of lock in, start getting those resets. Now a good parry, but you're not. Oh, you are able to punish. Ahri is fast enough.
Yeah, she was zooming. She was definitely zooming in. And the damage not going to be very strong here, but it's all about what you set up off of this limit strike. The dart and then bringing in Blitzcrank is like so huge because it's a double layered like stagger. You have so much time just to stand there and aura farm and really start forcing guests. It's a little more effective when you have the steam because you can start running at people, but still something you got to think about.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely spooky. Rome able to get a nice little corner swap here. No limit strike though, so you're not going to build that much burst. I mean, Quainty hurting. How much do you like him? Dragon apparently dances a lot. That's 2 bursts to save his life.
Blocks the overhead there. Dagger's coming in. Oh, wow. What a dash up. We're not even going to worry about the lantern. It's a 2M opener. Not going to scale too hard. I think you might be able to search for the kill here if you're able to get Blitzcrank in off of this.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of damage. Decides to go with the level 1 from...
Wow.
No tag launch necessary, and we're able to finish off the character. Quaggen's doing great.
Yeah, no one's even getting carried at this point. Now we're just going to stagger out the L's. Little 2M action. Not unable to finish things, but I mean, a little over 50% for Warwick here, and no break in sight. This actually might be enough to just go ahead and close things out to get the air purifier into the level 3, so the duo is going to be up around here.
I mean, in that first set we saw, I think the Dragon, like themselves, said, oh, I was in the backpack. But this round, I feel like this set so far, both players are just playing on 11. They're both absolutely pulling out everything they possibly can. And the defense from both players has been really good. As now we set up a little bit of a mix-up here for Quainty. Not quite able to get anything out of it, though. So we just run in. But with the lantern, it's so scary.
Yeah, getting clipped by the 5L there. It's going to be the corner carry, which definitely want to do against Blitzcrank to start setting up shop here. We're actually just going to take him into neutral. Gonna be the rake pickup. And that's the thing about Thresh, man. These combos, they last about like 3 business days.
Yeah, they last a while. But just like the spinny move in the air just keeps you going for so long. And sometimes it feels a little weird, but like, oh my god, the Warwick assist hits both. It's not going to be that long of a combo, but dude, I don't think Rome has missed one of those yet. Just the absolute deja vu that I'm getting right now of RomeRulez catching you on the rollout with the throw and then doing the air command grab with the demon flip into level 3. And that's like the 3rd time we've seen it tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely hungry for the Bloodlust online. And they also just looked for that overhead multiple times and hit it behind the handshake tag with Thresh as well. Gonna get the wall splat there. Ties up 1 round apiece. Rome not out of it quite yet, so we're gonna see if they're able to extend this set or if the duo can close it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely spooky. Match point is never where you want to be. The parry into throw, we just run all the way up on him. The counter hit forces out a burst if you want to save the character, but dude, Dragon is just so good with the button placement so far this game.
That's one thing, man. Ahri, even though they nerfed the range on a lot of her stuff, it's just still those hitboxes, or the hurt boxes, be doing their job. So we're going to charge up the Warwick here, taking a bite out of crime. Able to finish the combo, though. However, we are going to get the falling button. Going to send in Blitzcrank.
Oh my god, and the stalking dart comes in clutch from beyond the controls. DragonFGC figures out a way to help out Quainty. And that happy birthday is going to put Rome on 1 character, 1 quarter HP. Pretty much 1 chance to try and like survive in the winner's side here.
Yeah, you're so far from that level 3 as well, but it's not going to matter as the starter with the S2 going to be go ahead and send our duo in to winners finals. And I ain't going to lie to you, man, I am pretty excited to see Quaggen against things we've seen in fighting games. But without further ado, let's get into it. It's going to be Remyr and xgenesis. This is a loser side of top 8, so winner go on, loser log off.
Yeah, I mean, it's bedtime almost for one of these players. I don't know, what time is it in Spain? It cannot be early in the morning. As I mean, right now, we're just getting off to a great start here for Remyr. Rocking the Teemo Yasuo double down. I was gassing up the Illaoi, but instead we're going with the classic Globo, the Jordana super tag. But I mean, sometimes you just get beat up.
I just looked it up. It's 4:30 in the morning in Spain. So we talk about gamer hours. That's as gamer hours as it can get.
Yeah. I mean, when you love the game, you love the game. you know, TNS, we'll welcome it all, you know, for the last couple to make sure that everybody around the world gets to play gets to. Right now, Remyr making it work for them once again, catches the rollout. Is able to finish off the Braum here, pretty healthy on both characters.
Yeah, solo Warwick here. Gotta be real careful on the approaches. I mean, these mushrooms filling up the screen just open up so many avenues for Yasuo just to dash in and pretty much finish the job exactly like we saw here. Little tag raw in, mushroom super with the double down as well. You definitely got all the damage you need on the board here. So it should be the first round going Remyr's way, easy peasy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Yasuo S1, S1, S2, it's so good. It's just, it always got your back, and especially with double down, it just, you can always convert into it. You can always get one supers. And it just feels pretty good to do, as now the J2H, we're getting a lot of damage on Braum, but Yasuo likewise, taking a decent amount of damage. But finally, I mean, you're not allowed to retreat in the...
Yeah, right back to work here. Mushroom super. That's the great door of opening there as we get the limit strike. They're able to throw another mushroom super down. Didn't have the meter for it. Regular mushroom coming in, and that's why we're able to break things down. But serving a breakfast is Teemo, forcing the break there. Frying pan doing its job.
Yeah, it's a good move. The Teemo stand medium, one of the fastest, and the JS1, the quickest of cross-ups. It just catches everybody. It always works here. And xgenesis gonna be losing their Warwick and potentially losing this first game unless Braum can like figure it out, make a comeback, do something crazy.
Let's immediately get sniped there. It's gonna hurt extra hard. I mean, you got double down, you got the poison buff as well with those two badges. Not looking good for Braum here, so we'll see how much they can withstand as we do look for the limit strike. So it's gonna be down to one more mix, but stealing the corner with the mushroom is Remyr. No question about it. First game going their way.
Yeah, I mean, just nice and easy. Just kind of cruising through that first game. I feel like we weren't really able to get much started on the side of xgenesis there, but I mean, it's nice to see this team again. The double down Teemo Yasuo is a classic. A lot of people have swapped to Freestyle, but you know, Remyr making it work here. Another really good starter. Now we just got to see, do you go into the Teemo? Do you like hard tag after stance 2H? Do you just go super? Instead, tries to get the OS, but it just doesn't quite work out.
Yeah, I like the idea there, but sometimes mashing out just going to work out. If you get the Unbreakable online here for Genesis. I mean, even at full screen, you just become so much more dangerous. You can just bust out the shield. Got clipped there, but it's going to be a break to keep the corner as we head back in, but just mashing it out is going to work out again. The 2-for-1 special here. You are going to be able to build up the level 3 as well, so you can really pile on the damage. I think you might be able to go ahead and snipe out Warwick in this situation as well.
Yeah, I mean, level 1, level 2, just keep it nice and easy. You could have gone like some weird Teemo route, but I think that just wanted to, you know, guarantee the kill, get a good amount of damage on the Braum as well. And with the Freestyle nerfs, you just did not get that much like burst back. But now, I mean, xgenesis run up 5L, it's classic. It works every time.
Especially with Braum, you always worried about that command grab or different options, or even the overhead, but great defense played here from Remyr. Got caught reaching though. I mean, with all this meter, this for sure going to be a dead Yasuo. No super spent as well. So now with the squishy character left, you really just can't get clipped with that level 3 just staring you in the face.
And it's spooky. Any reversal could mark doom, and the super assist comes in clutch here. And yeah, we're going to make you watch the cutscene. Poro's coming out. They're eating the little treats. And Teemo's going to go down. xgenesis is starting to come back here.
Yeah, I mean, you can start seeing the gears turn in the head a little bit. You just got to be a little more aggressive. It's been working out. But massive shout out to It's Danny with that $5 dono. Didn't want to miss that one. So, and Matcherino is it's going crazy, man. But this match going crazy as well. So you can open things up with Warwick here. It's one thing I will say from the Warwick players tonight. If it hasn't been command throw, it hasn't been a lot of openings thus far for our favorite Wolf.
Yeah, I mean, the command throw is just good. It's just very solid. It's hard to work around, even if you do jump it. It's difficult to punish. But when xgenesis has to figure out their way through the Shroomoki once again, the rollout doesn't work. Remyr's got those reactions on deck. And we don't use the burst, but we are still going to lose the character.
Got the Fury for Braum here. Definitely a comeback character if there ever was one, but two almost fully healthy characters for Remyr here. Got caught with the dart, and now Yasuo can get to work here. You can find the side swap. We're going to look for our own corner carry. Probably search for a limit strike as well, build up a little bit more meter, but it's looking good for Remyr this round.
Trying to get a reset, it seems, but not quite there. I like the parry on the super assist, just reacting perfectly. And now the throw into shovel. Got level 3 available for Yasuo. But instead, we decide just going to farm up our shrooms a little bit. But dude, wake up shield is so strong.
Yeah, especially a lot of like Teemo's like trickier options. They leave the earth, so it's like it does a great job of just nullifying all the options here. And I think you might have a dead rodent on your hands here. Super assist coming in. Oh my goodness, you don't. Oh, I was gonna say you don't have to spend a bar, but it didn't get the bounce, and it's gonna be disastrous here as Remyr. Gonna be oh my goodness, a hit away, but the parry coming in, not quite out of it yet.
I mean, both players kind of fumbling a little bit. Gotta figure out their way through. Whiff on the 5M, but Teemo just throws himself right into the super assist. And now, yeah, you got a Fury, and level 3 is going to finish you off. And thankfully for Remyr, the 2 hits of Hasagi break through the armor, stop the Lariat, and put us on match point here for Remyr.
Yeah, if you're Genesis, you didn't get the clutch, but you did force Remyr to use that break, so probably won't see that for the rest of the round. So you're putting yourself in a good spot here. Air throw is definitely going to keep that going. Unbreakable as well, trying to chase the roll, getting out of dodge though. Remyr able to get back to the middle of the screen, but too many times over the top. Genesis gonna be hunting for a kill here. They got some meter to work with. Not quite enough just yet.
Yeah, JS1 call assist, not quite fast enough for xgenesis's anti-air DP. Now we're gonna try and make something happen. The roll and the super assist come through. I mean, xgenesis gets hit by the throw, but their defense so far has been really good.
Yeah, now you basically are where you don't want to be against Teemo. Mushroom badge online, the damage gets even trickier, but we go ahead and mash out the lights either way. In a good spot here. I mean, we talked about before, Teemo definitely squishy, but that Fury's almost online, and so is this Bloodlust as the forward throw comes in. At what point do you bet the burst?
Seems like we bet a lot. Try and bait it out, but the level 3 doesn't work out. You have a chance to get a punish, but Teemo is just a little bit too slow. Not quite able to get the pan out in time and start to make the comeback. And now we're tied 1-1 in this losers round 1 of top 8.
Still anyone said here, you mentioned this is loser side top 8, so loser gotta log off, winner gotta keep moving forward as this match arena's looking juicy. I'm sure these players all want a piece of that pie here. As Remyr gets off to a good start. Once again, still just sitting out the darts and trying to hide Yasuo behind it. Not close enough there to get anything going.
Yeah, tries to get the DP, but Teemo just a little bit too far. And dude, J2M is such a good can opener here. Luckily for xgenesis though, the combo does drop. We get an opening of our own after. And Teemo just runs at him with the darts, finds a second opening as well. And now, I mean, you gotta figure out how to get out of the corner.
Yeah, definitely not where you want to be with the Unbreakable online as well. Warwick gonna find a couple of hits here on Yasuo, and now picking up Teemo, we're still just gonna match out the lights. Light has been Genesis's best friend in this set so far.
Got a lot of good options. Unfortunately though, it's not quite able to hit the J2H. But tries to get the S1, S2. But in the end, the super, we're doubling down just for fun. And I mean, xgenesis loses the Warwick, but Braum does have Unbreakable, so it could happen here.
So another guy here with the pizza cutter again is Remyr. Gonna send him over to the corner here. Very close to building up level 3 as well, but let's see if you have a chance to use it. Gonna get the limit strike. It's all about this setup here with the mushroom down. They steal the corner again. It's the second time we've seen Remyr with that mix. This right here should be enough to close out the round. Unless it's not. The air throw though, what a goal!
Yeah, I mean, the tornado doesn't do the most, especially to Braum, but I mean, Remyr knew that, was ready with the follow-up mix-up. And xgenesis kind of caught lacking a little bit. He's now just going to reset to neutral. Gotta see, dart assist, cross up, but this time our defense is on point.
Carry's so huge, start getting the corner game going. Got the side swap, and now we send in Braum. See if we build up the shield, we will. And this is so big here. You just want to get Yasuo off the board as soon as possible, so you can really start hunting down Teemo without worrying about being crossed up. Gonna catch him there out of the skies, and we're just gonna run up, pop the super ASAP.
And with the double down, you're able to get a lot here. Dart badge on deck, mushroom badge soon to follow. Just gonna super jump though. And block through all of the hits of the pizza cutter. The defense from xgenesis has just been so strong. Unfortunately, we're not able to find something off the throw, but the 2L is just what we need.
Great block on that cross-up from Remyr, though, and I mean, holding down back for their life at this point. Great defense, and they open things up with the 5M here. Break still on deck for Genesis. Could be disastrous. It's just how much damage do you want to let go? Might have been a drop, might have been a reset. Either way, we're going to escape back to neutral here, and we're slowly stalking down Teemo, but what a handshake tag.
Yeah, a little bit scary. The DP with the shield to back it up is such a good option. And now a happy birthday for xgenesis is not what you want if you're a Remyr fan. Gonna deal a lot of damage to Teemo, get a lot of bloodlust as well, which is one of the best things about getting happy birthdays as Warwick. And now you gotta be scared for everything. Luckily though, I mean, just run up, just keep hitting them, and xgenesis does not want to use the burst. Wants to save that for that third and final round here. I mean, Remyr's been using that to their advantage, but just instant lariat super finishes it off. We're going to final round once again tonight.
Yeah, so huge there. Both players with break as well. It's a clutch lariat from Genesis. And now just opening things up with the Dart Super, trying to set up the mix the old-fashioned way with a little 2L. Warwick in the corner here. Now we're just backdashing, waiting for the assist to come back here. So at what point do these players want to break the 5M? Not Teemo's not tall enough to ride that ride, man. Just went right over their head.
I mean, just expertly dodging out exactly where you needed to. Braum tries to do a little bit of super tag of his own, but no double down in sight. Finally, we're going to punish the JS1. The tag and the cross through opens up xgenesis. Remyr has the chance to deal a lot of damage here. Unfortunately, not quite close enough, but with the shroom, you get a combo.
Yeah, that right there, you're going to be able to hunt for the kill as well. So now, solo dog here for xgenesis. No Fury in sight either, so we've been mashing out the 2L quite a bit. We'll see if it can happen again as we look to clip the toes there, just not quite. We are going to get the corner swap though, so could be huge, but I mean, almost two fully healthy characters. Gonna pop out the super tune. Teemo puppeted behind with the mushrooms. This right here should be enough to close out the set, and Remyr gonna be moving forward inside of our losers top 8.
I mean, great job showing that we can still do stuff well.
Yeah, I definitely love to see that. Of course, I love seeing the mix with freestyle, but I'm a fan of seeing diversity with the fuses. So double down versus 2x assists have definitely been getting a bigger push because of those freestyle changes we mentioned time and time again. But we'll see how it plays out here. And off to the start, man. We're filling the screen with nonsense, and this is kind of what you can expect from this duo. And you can also expect from the big body side, we are trying to skip neutral expeditiously. Taking away here again with that unbreakable on deck. Things get a little dicey here. Zapdo gonna open things up, and this is what you want to do. You want to get the life lead on the zoning duo. That way you can force them to come to you, and you can really start trying to make them make mistakes. Send the trap down, gets the pickup with it as well. And back in the dive kick, what a pickup there. So Darius off the board here. You still got the 2 assists to deal with here, but Unbreakable is kind of like your key to just closing this distance. So we'll see.
I mean,
see someone mention Poppy in. I saw someone mention Poppy in chat. I hope the put Poppy into XKO guys doing it right.
Yeah, I'm worried about that guy. I think that was like another one of those showings of just like how much love they'll have for the game. Like just willing to absolutely throw themselves into the craft of like making art and making 3D models, and it's just beautiful to see. And now FlowchartKen trying to make something happen here, and the overhead's gonna be enough to do it. Gonna just run up, hit you on the noggin, finish off the first round.
Surprisingly a lot closer than you really expect, but I mean, FlowchartKen's been doing a great job of closing the distance and also hiding behind the shield. So huge, getting out of the way of those shots. And once again, you're playing with that life lead, so it's like you're forcing the zoning duo to come to you, and now you found a mistake in their game plan. Charging up the H there, but still Unbreakable online could be the great nullifier.
A little bit of like a stare down there, but now we're just ripping the level 1. We really hit Poog out of the air fireball. And now we get a little bit of an opening, not quite able to convert. Now we gotta see the double down combo come through, but I feel like Jinx is gonna take a lot of chip unless we jump over. Yeah,
it's like fill the screen with Skybones and just get at a dodge at that point, but I was going to say, unfortunately, you have to walk back if you're playing Caitlyn, but we do find the 5M opener here, and now you can start mixing things up. Between these two, with the way they can manipulate their traps, there is mix to be had here from two characters that want to play long range. Like that.
Yeah, I mean, you can just set up the trap, roll through, get a lot of choices. And right now, the super is going to be it. With the double down, you're able to get so many for yourself. And I think that even if you lived, you had the tag into Jinx, you have like double rocket or double fireworks. There's just a lot of good options here. But dude, the Darius assist is so good.
Hey, we talked about it before, man. That's the I don't want to play neutral, I don't want to hold your mix here. And now we're almost dead, even in life. Great health, slowly coming back, but another throw snuck in. Do we got NAA? Oh, we do.
Yeah, no headshot in sight here. We just run up, see the shield, toss him to the ground once more. And Poog able to survive without having to use their burst here. It's gotta feel good. You gotta be happy.
Mark it back in. They didn't get the pick up with the 5L though. Still putting Caitlyn in the corner unless you do her the favor and you just put yourself back in there. The shield gonna do the heavy lifting though. We do find the air throw.
We are gonna get a lot set up here with the Chomper. The counter hit in the air means we get a full combo. Unfortunately, no burst bait in sight. Now we just run up, shield, double Darius assist. Not quite enough to open up the legend Poog. So we're just going to try and get these like big ol' animals set up full screen.
Oh, great defense there. Block the overhead and then finding the parry as well to set up shop. You got the zap as well, so you're in a good spot here if you are Poog. See what kind of double down options we have. We haven't seen anything tricky yet with abusing double down, but I'm sure they got something in the tank and we're just going to keep them in the sky for as long as possible.
Yeah, just the gunshot from 17 years off screen is definitely powerful. Once again, I mean, the assist from Caitlyn has been putting in so much work. So now we're just trying to deal as much damage as we can, and the Chomper's gonna open up FlowchartKen here. Now you're down to your last character in this first game, and that's such a good opening with the dash medium.
Yeah, Braum in this matchup with no shield buff, definitely not bueno. We're able to mix things up there. It's biting the angles. Fury coming through, not gonna matter those. We're gonna spend the S1 super to seal the deal. Poog gonna be up one game.
Yeah, I mean, just a lot of throws from Poog coming out. I think that that's definitely been the thing that has been putting in the most work for them, and it's been working out, especially with Jinx and Caitlyn both having decent throw combos, right? Like, you get a little bit, and we're just seeing it once again here. And get up attack's just not allowed.
Did a great job just mixing up the options on Oki here. Still setting up the trap, getting caught by the command throw there. Found the gap. See how much they can set up shop. We're going to go right back to the well here. Break's still online for Poog, so see if we keep the Caitlyn healthy. They look for the burst bait there.
This is the greed they talk about in the Bible. Just went for the command grab in block strings, and then went for another one, and then also went for a burst bait, and then also went for a super, like, after the overhead. Like, just absolutely disgusting here from FlowchartKen. Still, we're getting such a good opening here. Charge apprehend means you have another chance. And you tried to push block, but instead you're just going to lose the Caitlyn. As the double Braum assist means, I mean, you're not dead, but you're kind of wishing you were.
Yeah, I mean, this just sucks for Jinx, man. Unless you can find a fish bones there. Not going to have to worry about the Unbreakable any longer. And now Darius, I mean, you're sitting with a decent life lead if you're FlowchartKen, but cannot afford to get clipped here. Slowly building a meter. You have the zap as well for Poog.
Yeah, now you're just put back in the corner. We are able to jump over the grab, using the assist to keep your combo going, but the drop is tragic. But in the end, I mean, it was all just a reset here. We're going to be able to slam him down. Set up the Oki that we need, a little bit of an overhead, and we bait out the throw once again. Poog is a genius. I mean, just used throw so much in that first set and at the beginning of this round. And now that FlowchartKen's used to it, we're just jumping over. We're letting you hang yourself.
Yeah, pulling out the layers here, but with the Darius Braum matchup, I mean, you don't care about the layers. You're charging in, you're building the shield, you're looking for the kill, just like that. You're going to force the break here to keep Caitlyn alive. Trying to charge the shot in the air, not going to matter. You talked about it before. Larry is just kind of the great nullifier. You cannot really stand there and look for projectiles when that thing's coming at you.
Yeah, it's definitely scary. I really like that setup, trying to get a cross-up with the Caitlyn assist, but now, I mean, you got to figure out your way through here. But the moment we see Skybones, just absolutely call the headless. Try to make it happen. Poog finally getting another opening. I think you gotta just kind of farm the limit strikes, I would imagine. Instead, we're just going for the win. I don't disagree, but I mean, FlowchartKen got you down to a pixel. You really got to make a miracle happen here, but it is possible.
There you got the zap. That's huge. Not looking for a reset there. We are, however, gonna find it again. Darius off the board, and now things are getting dicey here. No unbreakable yet either. Gonna look for the super. You've got to parry for your life. We might have looked for it there, but just not quite on time. One round apiece.
Yeah, man, it's so awkward, especially when you're landing. If you press it too early, you're gonna scare. But again, I mean, the command grab from FlowchartKen. It's the unbreakable. You're stuck in the corner. Push block kind of helps you, but you still gotta figure out your way through the situation.
We escape the corner though. The break coming in from the big bodies. So, I mean, right back in the corner though. Not a good feeling. Gonna get the pick up with the fish bones though. See what we have in store here. We've seen some cool little delays from Poog this far with the Chilynn. We are gonna see it there with that dive kick now. S1 super aiming downwards just to send him towards the choppers as well is so good to set up this long range Ogi.
I think just not quite able to get what they wanted there. But now you're down to 1 HP. Kind of got to parry for your life. Instead, we try and jump over the Aegis, but it just doesn't work out. It's just too good when Caitlyn can set up something and then immediately also have the gunshot back it up. But now, again, we made the burst. It doesn't come through this time, though. Poog finds the moment. And Caitlyn's going to take a lot of damage, and Jinx is soon to follow the happy birthday. A 2x KO coming out from FlowchartKen. As now we're going to go tie it up here in the losers round 1 of top 8.
Yeah, Laria is just the MVP, especially against any zoning character. It's still as neutral as it is, but if you commit to any projectile from a certain range, Laria is just the all-time MVP. And now, see if FlowchartKen can keep that momentum going here. Poog with another great opening. See what mixes we have in store. Another roll through is going to pop the top once again. See at what point FlowchartKen's going to want to use the break here. Your Braum is getting absolutely beat up.
Apparently never. I feel like at this point you are sunk cost fallacied in. You gotta just kind of hold this. And yeah, you're gonna lose 75% of your Braum. The shield helps, but you're still taking a lot of damage. But luckily Braum able to tag out into the Darius. No jump to cancel that 2H to be able to like bait any sort of burst there. And now I mean FlowchartKen has to try and figure out their way. Just jump lariat, command grab this time doesn't work. And now, I mean, there's just so many projectiles.
Yeah, this is where it feels bad. Of course, in this game, it's like obviously playing a big body. You're like, oh, cool, I can do like 60, 70% damage whenever I want. But then you play against this duo, and it's like, oh, I can't get close to you sometimes. And right now, Poog gonna take it to the bank here. Gonna build up that level 1 as well, so you can search for the kill.
Oh, yeah, maybe get a tag launch if you wanted it, but I mean, FlowchartKen been making these Braum comebacks. Could happen one more time if you hit a happy birthday. But oh, what a slick parry. Just didn't even stop running.
Yeah, fully in motion there. Now Poog back on a set point here. See if they're able to close it out. I mean, with the Darius Braum team, twice assist, you're definitely never out of it to pile things on very fast here. But the question is, are you going to have a chance? He's going to walk him down to the corner here. Extension with the trap as well. I'll try to look for the reset there, but got caught with the falling button. FlowchartKen back online.
Mashing out the perfect time there to get a combo of your own. And I love just tag launching into the Braum, trying to get a reset, and getting Unbreakable applied one way or another. And now, I mean, one more mix-up is all it's going to take here. The jump heavy. The overhead, though. Dude, for some reason, like, Darius 3M is so much harder to block than Ekko 3M, for me at least. I feel like I can never see when that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, they're usually just swinging away anyways. It gets snuck in so, like, quickly at times. You definitely get unchecked by that one. And we're going to damage check here. Fury Stone line, not even going to think about this one. This is a good old-fashioned punt around here. As FlowchartKen is going to send us into a final game, final round.
It's been bangers all night here. I feel like almost every single game on stream has gone to final. As now, I mean, we're going to keep it going. Poog just trying to play that long game. And this time the shield runs out just in time, and the first bait is there for Poog. Just absolute domination so far. Able to send FlowchartKen all the way to the ground, and the overhead opens him up once more, and this could be the dead Braum.
You talk about overheads that I never react to, man. That hammer starts swinging, and my brain is like, just hold down back, you'll be all right. Don't worry about it. But that's as quickly as Jinx can blow you up there. The sniper shot, though, Gonna juggle Darius out the ground. No pickup with the chompers though. It's a hope and a prayer, man. You're not even close to Fury here with a double down. As long as Pooh continues his string, should be enough to move them forward in top 8.
Gets the sniper shot, not quite gonna be there, but we just go right through the shield. The trap is waiting for you, and the bullet finishes us off with a perfect. And Pooh just kind of was gaming that last round. I don't know what changed.
Yeah, I mean, for it being a runaway duo, the damage can definitely pile on, especially with double down as well. Chilynn, I feel like people do not talk about her damage in particular enough in this game, but it was on full display there.
There will be a cat on the stream. Whether or not they want to be there is up for debate, but we're getting into our match here. It is going to be winners finals of Quagen going up against Bleed. Can the duo make it happen against just like the champion of the world, right? I feel like Bleed is definitely the TNS GOAT.
Yeah, you can't think of TNS 2XKO without thinking of Bleed here, but I mean, this duo has been clutching up all night, so we'll see if Quagen has a little more gas in the tank, though. I will say, when you're not as coordinated as you possibly should be as a duo team, Bleed is not the player you want to go against, because one wrong guess, and that's kind of just going to happen. That's going to be what it is.
I just love when like duos decide to save the burst. Because it's just like, you know, Dragon was like, burst please, but Quainty's like, no, we Fury me later, I will carry. Now we get a chance, but the command grab doesn't quite work out. Kind of reconsidering that Fury maybe. A little bit of a drop gives Quainty a chance, but Bleed is just, the pressure never stops.
Yeah. When the burst doesn't come out, the last thing you want to hear your duo say is, I got this, bro, trust. Because it's like, well, you better do it. And right now, Quainty is not holding up his end of the bargain. His Bleed completely getting to work here. And yeah, if you guys play any Blitzcrank, man, that it's not a good situation to be in with that S2 super. It's so hard to deal with, and Bleed just kind of ran away with that one.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do? It is very, very strong. Now we're going to just go right into the Ekko. Dragon had some really good defense there, but the hard tag into Illaoi. And since you have a tentacle, you get a full combo here. The hard tag again. Bleed is just seamlessly switching between these characters, maximizing the damage. And are you dead? I feel like this is close.
The Time Winder super. Oh my, you are dead. This routing from Bleed, bro, never ceases to amaze me. I don't know how they do it. It's like the most optimal things you could possibly ever see. And now, once again, it's going to be solo Quainty here. You almost got the Fury, though, so you're going to have a hope and a prayer, but Bleed is just kind of chilling here.
I mean, Quagen is strong, but Bleed might just be the strongest. And, I mean, this is not a good situation. I don't know if you're going to be able to build up enough meter as Bleed. I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter, because you just tag into the Illaoi regardless. But the footsie god is here to stay, because the 2M from Bleed should be able to set up yet another Oki situation. The high and the low get mixed up, but Quainty just is not quite able to parry through. And just like that, it's not going to be the end, but, I mean, it's pretty much over. Unless... Oh.
Yeah, you got to go gamer mode on this one if you're Quainty. Like, you actually have to pull one of the most clutch W's in 2XKO history. That's a good starter there. But still just not having a chance to command throw. Look for the lariat, but still, I mean, those mediums from Illaoi, we know it time and time again. It's the great nullifier in neutral. So Bleed making quick work there in that first game.
I was gonna say, if Quainty wins that, Dragon has to worship him like a god for the rest of the day. Like, that is just absolutely an insane comeback. Let me get a chance. Doesn't go for the command grab, catches Bleed, trying to jump out of there. As now, the limit strike, so much damage on Ekko. We are able to get out of there. The command grab does not work.
Yeah, Bleed definitely not afraid to hold up in that situation. It's like, yeah, they're going to get caught with the 5L, or you're just going to hold up and get out of dodge. So Ekko still alive and well here, but what a parry there. Able to run up as well. That's the second time we've seen Dragon in that situation where it's a full screen parry, and they're still fast enough to run up 5L. As I think PCH has been sent to the Shadow Realm once again here. So we'll see if our duo is able to do the deed here. Gonna parry the rocket punch. Not quick enough though to punish Ahri in this situation, but what a neutral jump. Bleed can sneak those in so well. And with that H, it's like such an unskilled starter as well. You can start setting up shop. S2 super. World your oyster right here.
You just get so many options. I'm back. No one could hold me forever. And Dragon is also able to get out of there, but unfortunately we just run right into H. Bleed not able to get too much damage, but I mean, you're starting to die from chip, and you just get hit at the wrong time. What's going on?
It's the third chance for Quainty here to try to make some magic happen. I don't know if you're going to get the chance, though. S1 Super is level 3 in a trench coat with the super assist as well. It's going to be all she wrote, so Bleed now on the verge of going up 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, just great start. This is winner's final, so it is going to be best of 3. So Quainty, the Quaggan, does have a chance to make the comeback, but really do got to, like, make a big change here. So we're not going to be able to rewind. So now it means just a little bit of jab pressure. The timeline works out, and the 2H anti-air is perfect.
Yeah, it just seems like every single read is just going Bleed's way at this point. Every 2H, every low, every reset has just been working out. I mean, pretty much down to a T here. And now this time, it's going to be Dragon's chance to play the hero. They do got some fury, but first step is getting out of this corner.
Oh my god, just the rewind mix-up. It's so hard to catch that left-right. But now, I mean, just once again, the 2M, it just always works out. Bleed trying to do some of the freakiest stuff I've ever seen in my life, but in the end, we're going to keep it nice and simple. Just do the standard Ekko corner combo straight into a take a break, a bunch of tentacles on the ground. And yeah, you're just going to be able to finish it off. No other super needed. And we're going up 2-0 with a perfect. Bleed is just, he wants to win. He saw the $1,000. He's like, I need to pay for whatever. And I'm going.
Yeah, I think if I'm looking at it, man, first place is getting over $500. So I think it's like $530 something. So I mean, there's definitely a lot to play for here. Getting to grand finals is definitely a step towards that, and Bleed knows it, and that's why they are gaming right now. And definitely like the player of all time in this game for a reason. But we'll see if the duo has any gas left in the tank here. So we are going to swap over to Thresh, see if we can start raking our way to control neutral a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, you can always just pick Thresh, and he'll probably make your team a little bit better. I feel like you don't have as much access to like the standing resets as Ahri Blitzcrank, but Thresh is just good, so I'm sure that they will figure out a way to make this work. But I mean, this is a bad start. You already got to deal with him solo.
Yeah, the tentacles in again. Still just feinting these buttons away to find the throw. And you're just right back in the mix. Like, even if there's like not really a combo off of it, it's like the super assist just, I mean, the S2 super lasts for so long that you get 2 chances at mix if you do find an opening. And once again, we're going to sneak in the throw. Bleed's so good at doing it. There's going to be the break. I mean, Thresh with just a small little chunk left. And now Blitzcrank getting worked on. Not a good spot here.
I mean, you just hard tag, set it up one more time, and the 3M's just enough. Unfortunately, the combo isn't quite able to be finished. But the push block doesn't matter, I think. I think that you're probably going to be losing this round regardless. And yeah, I mean, Thresh is at 1 HP. You can maybe get a limit strike to build a little bit more first, but I think that's all you could ask for. And Bleed just says no to anything. Run up 5L. Just absolutely on a tear.
And the reads have just been so good from Bleed as well. Just not getting any command grabs in when they're trying to sneak them in. And it's been tough sledding for Quainty just to really get anything going here. And even for Dragon switching to Thresh, just staying at a range of Rake has just been working out so well for Bleed. We finally do see a throw, not a command, but we're going to take it either way. And now the duo getting to work with the air reset there with the throw. So if there's it's going to be a time. It better be now.
Yeah, we have an opportunity to set up Henry, but I mean, Bleed just trying to get through there. He's able to hit Thresh with the back hit of 5L, and now Quaggan is not looking too good. It's going to be maybe a standing reset. Yup, there it is.
Yeah, little S1 damage there. The time winder running in, and this right here going to be enough to close things out. Unless you miss the JH there. Quainty going to have another chance here. Now Dragon trying to get to work. Dash through the look for the low, but great defense played from Bleed.
Oh, and just the charge H. Bleed tried to go for the full screen tentacle, but Quainty already in the skies. Now you have access to the TP, but we don't finish the combo once again.
Yeah, staggering the low as well as Bleed. Gonna take him over the corner unless we do pop the break there. Install, set up the lantern. No, gonna snipe him. Gonna clip him out of the air too. So now Bleed left down to solo Illaoi, but he's been in this situation too many times before. The Illaoi just a little too strong there. They get the 2M. Gonna be able to take this one at the bank. They look for the air reset as well, just to swag a tiny bit. Gonna save that level 3 for the kill here. How much does Quainty have in the tank? Can you make it happen? The back throw in the air. S2 Super is gonna keep the duo alive for another round.
The super assist right before the Blitzcrank super as well. The duo synergy finally coming into play here. Unfortunately, I mean, Bleed just runs in, jump medium. catches out Thresh, and you're gonna deal like 50% health, set up install Loki for Illaoi. This is not good.
There's the S2 super right there, and now, I mean, you're kind of guessing for your life at this point. Forward throw again. Bleed so good at getting those in. This right here should be the end of Thresh. Tentacle assist, just it keeps these combos going for a lifetime. Solo, Quainty, do you got the clutch gene, young man?
I believe in him. Quainty is strong. This maybe one of the strongest Quagen members. It's probably tied 50-50. Go for a little bit of a bait, but instead there's no burst, and the parry comes through for Quainty. Now, I like it, just stopping the combo. Knew that Bleed would try and get the anti-air. I mean, this is an opportunity here. You got Bleed in the... Got a lot going for you, but... Dude, Ekko assist is so good.
Yeah, I really thought Bleed had the gap there to look for the whiff punish with the 2H, but just not on time. We're just going to throw the time winders out. We find the low. Fury scaling might keep you alive for a little bit longer here. We'll see what the routing is. Either way, it should be an install. Now you got to hold the mix. Or you did with the S1 super here. Survey says... Still alive.
Yeah, 1 HP and the Fury means that you don't take any chip, but just the retreating JH. Coming out from Bleed. I mean, Quainty
got sniped and did not even have a chance. I wish we got a little bit of more team fight before things were all said and done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hated it, but I do see the appeal. It was very, very... But now, I mean, RomeRulez, once again, the Warwick coming through. They really get a side swap and a limit strike to boot. It's feeling pretty good. And we get the screen freeze Oki. This is fantastic.
Yeah, massive opener here, and gonna hold on the break for a little bit longer for Remyr. Reminder for the folks at home, this is loser semi, so it's the last first of 2 for the night. So you gotta get down to business very quick here, and that's exactly what we're seeing from RomeRulez. Another great opening. We're gonna save the Illaoi though.
Oh my god, the biggest 2H versus the biggest J2H. Who will win showdown? Now, I mean, Remyr, Yasuo is starting to hurt. We might be able to even go up to a level 3 here for Thresh. Question is, how much do you want to spend? Answer seems to be none of it. We're just going for limit strike.
Yeah, still sticking with those level 3s as well. Massive. Just gotta find an opening. Oh, Illaoi barely got out of dodge. Saving grace there. Gonna send in the Warwick. This right here should take Yasuo off the board though. I mean, at this point, you're just kind of looking to chip out Illaoi as soon as possible, or just immediately go over the top. That's gonna be it. RomeRulez first round going their way.
Sometimes you gotta send a message. You gotta see how like old your opponent is. You gotta see if they're able to react well. 2H not quite tracking as well as Remyr would have wanted it, and finds the hit in the scramble right after. Feeling pretty good. Get the overhead once again, and this time it's a happy birthday.
Yeah, massive damage on the board here. See if we put him in the shape just for the damage, but RomeRulez, another great opportunities. We're just gonna look for the limit strike there. No meter spent, but the fade away button gonna work out. And I mean, RomeRulez working on the gentleman's perfect here. Such a massive lead. Fury still on deck for Remyr though.
Oh, that was evil. We're getting absolutely crazy with the lantern jump, the tag through. Everything's just going the way of RomeRulez so far. Remyr finally gets a Fury hit, the dash cancel on the Hasugi. Got a lot of damage here. The tentacle keeps it going. But now, I mean, oh my god, dude. A Thresh 5H. It's the button of all time.
Yeah, the fact you're able just to like rake afterwards for a pickup is it's kind of nutty, man. And that right there, it's gonna spin the bar, boots in the dryer. Gonna seal that first game for RomeRulez. But man, that 5H, I mean, but all the H's that Thresh have are kind of insane. But being able just to get the lift with it, it's like no scaling at all. So Thresh is Thresh big gaming. So RomeRulez gonna be up 1-0. Once again, this is a first of 2 here, so we'll see how Remyr bounces back.
Yeah, going to character select, might be thinking about like swapping to Teemo, maybe Ekko, who knows? But I mean, RomeRulez locked in on their team. That's been working out. I think that like the last week that they entered, they got 3rd, I believe, or one like in the past couple of weeks. Been doing really well with this Warwick Thresh team. Starting to really come in their own. No way you go Juggernaut. Okay, double down. We're going with the Galladiated team, the run team, whatever you want to call it, and we're just trying to one-shot you.
Yeah, that's definitely a team that can do that. I mean, if you guys watch Gladiated win CEO, there was combos to be had, and we'll see if Remyr's got some of that own flavor in their own right. Double down, though, is kind of, I wouldn't say the counter pick, but it works so well against Freestyle, just because you really make Freestyle players second guess when they're going to pop that break.
Yeah, you're trying to make them think about it, right? I think that mental stack is a very powerful tool. Because now, you're going to eat a lot of damage on this Thresh, and you might not be able to burst for the rest of this round. Nice little double down combo. Try and get a reset. The overhead lands, and just like that, you're dead with like less than 50% burst meter.
Yeah, that was sick. It was like the non-reset delayed overhead. Pretty nasty there coming out from Remyr. The character swap gonna be working out for them nice and early here as RomeRulez, man. Not really getting the chance to play at all. The perfect with the exclamation point. Remyr firing back.
Yeah, played really good. I really like this, everything that's going on, right? The swap is good. Definitely a better matchup into both of these characters, I would say. Vi is one of the few characters that can kind of get in on everything that Thresh does. And now we're just going to capitalize as much as we can off all of this damage. Unfortunately, the electrics drop, and the push block just doesn't work out, so now it's a happy birthday for Rome of his own.
Big time damage. We've seen him in this position before. We'll see what the spend is going to be. Last time they went for a limit strike. This time we're going to be looking for it again to build that meter up. Almost 3 bars as well, and still another fadeaway. Having deja vu here. Warwick coming in, going to finish the job. Solo Braum here, and I don't think we got the unbreakable on deck just yet, so got to play some clean defense here. Can't afford to get opened up.
Yeah, you can't go sloppy. You got to really play clean here. Try and get unbreakable applied. I liked that 5L, but it just was barely too slow. And just like that, the overhead hits go straight into level 3, prevent a burst maybe, or do we just want to farm limits right?
Gonna send him in the shape here. It's gonna be the close out for the round. RomeRulez on the verge of heading over to losers of finals here. I mean, the character swap was working good, but it's the thing about like the double down by Braum. It's like you gotta open them up or you're gonna get opened up. It's two sides of the same coin, and we're gonna go ahead and just bust out the bionic arm here.
Oh my god, and the moment you land straight into the command grab, we almost catch the roll, but we're just doing it once again. We got access to the charge punch, but I mean, you don't get much of a combo after that.
The 5 Embo, that's an expeditious break coming in. I mean, Warwick's so wounded here, you definitely want to hunt for the kill, but there's the overhead, the uncheck of all time. And the break for the pickup here.
I mean, you're able to get a lot of damage here. I'm not sure if you want to get like a side swap. Instead, we just set up Henry. You have access to the lantern tag, but the tag 2H forces Rome to use the break. And now we get the demon flip medium, able to get a lot here. And then, oh my god, dive kick cross up. Rome is pulling everything out here.
Dude, if I had a nickel for every time, dude, I'd be matching the match arena prize pool at this point. Gonna spend the level 3, get the bloodlust on point here, and Rome is one character away from heading to our top 3.
You're right there. Just, oh, but we get the dash through, and just like that, straight into the box. No burst allowed. I think this is going to be a kill, and yeah, RomeRulez absolutely dominant. It looked really good for Remyr that first round, right? I think that we made a lot of progress with the double down, but if you can't get that hit, it doesn't matter. He's like, oh, you care so much about this. And yes, I do. I care. It's so important. You can't talk about footsies when I'm on the mic. It's just not allowed. As we're going to get into the match, it's going to be losers finals here. Quagen going up against Rome. Yeah, I mean, Freestyle, Warwick, Thresh put in a lot of work. But unfortunately, the combo drop leads to a RomeRulez opening here.
Yeah, exactly what you want to do is you probably just want to take out Ahri as soon as possible. Definitely unlayers a lot of the mix that is possible. You just have to deal with like the solo Blitzcrank, stagger jabs and things like that, but that's a nice little 2H to go ahead and see the break from Rome here. I mean, Dragon's been gaming the first time we saw Quagen on stream. It was a lot of Quainty doing the heavy lifting here, but out of the backpack now, and Dragon starting to get to work until you drop the dart. Not gonna look good there as we head back to the corner.
Oh my god, there was just so much on the screen. I don't even know what hit Dragon there. I think it was like the rake follow-up on the Blitzcrank, like sniped her out of the air. There was just absolutely too much visual noise on the screen. But Quainty fires right back, it takes out the Warwick. And now it's the battle of the hookers. They gotta see who's able to make it happen here. And Quainty instant reset into a throw.
I'm gonna move up. See if Quainty can work their way out of the corner here. They still got Fury. Little falling button there, they catch Thresh. Not even have to pop out the level 3 S1 super. Should be enough for the command throw. Oh, I was going to say, it shouldn't scale that hard, but there's the S1 super. Close out the first round here. The duo looking solid.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Quainty is definitely coming in their own. The defense from Dragon, I think, has been the main point of, wow, this person's gaming. But unfortunately, we just retreating guard all the way through that S2. You got to deal with this a little bit. The stagger pressure from Warwick. But, dude, the assist call's on point.
Yeah, if there's anything they've been working on with each other, it's definitely the assist calls coming from Quainty. We've seen it multiple times. And, of course, the reset 5L to open things up again. See what the option's going to be. We don't have the steam quite yet. We are just going to take the limit strike and puppet the wrecking ball.
We have an option for a command grab, but instead we just go with the jab, and the normal throw is going to be able to finish it off here. I mean, man, Quagen is just moving different here. The command dash goes through, but the command grab is stronger. Now you have the option to set up the Ahri assist, wrecking ball on deck, but the 2H makes it so you get out.
Now the Fury Pop from Rome here, another 2H coming in from Dragon. 3 bars a meter to work with here. We'll see what the routing is going to be. Going to scale pretty hard due to the Fury. Tag launcher. What do we have in store here? It's going to be the reset, or do we spend the meter?
I think it is going to be a bit of a meter spend, just trying to stall out as much of Fury as you can. Like, if you get up attack, you're fine. You're hanging out, because you should be able to live here. Shouldn't have to use the burst as well. I mean, RomeRulez getting that started should try and go for like a limit strike. Yeah, there it is.
3 bars now. Oh, we're just dashing through. Finds the 5L. I think we might have to punk Quainty here and save for the Fury.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the choice. I think that what Quagen could do is they could just like try and Fury and then just rip supers, right? Go for a chip out kill. Rome is just absolutely schmoovin', trying to get something, but the throw on the dash ends out that first game. And Quagen lets Dragon come in clutch.
Slight bars, but yeah, duo getting busy in the corner, man, and that's what it's all about. You just want to start setting things up for Quainty to really start mixing in the command throws or even just the 5L resets, but those assists continue to be on point from Quainty. The pulls, whether or not it's an actual combo, the resets are doing enough work there, and we're able to bait out the parry, and that is a massive opening for our duo here, because now you can really start setting up shop, as we were just talking about. Let Quainty get to work there. Look for the air purifier, but still not going to find anything. We're going to keep it going, though. We're going to be able to active tag behind the command throw. It's a lot of corner carry here as well.
Oh, the tag launch just barely doesn't work. The combo was good, but in the end, it's not quite able to finish it off. So, I mean, RomeRulez gets whatever they want here. Henryoki, limit strike, whatever your heart desires, but, I mean, Quagen doesn't want to deal with any of it.
Pick up on the JM there, but now the break coming in from Rome. Just backdashing away here. We know something's coming, and what an air throw there. Able to handshake tag quickly enough. Start pouring it on the Blitzcrank here. 3 bars a meter to work with. See how much they choose to spend. It's going to take the regular knockdown.
Oh, we punch right through Henry, but Thresh is just a little bit too far. Oh my god, that Henry plus DP going absolutely nuts, and Rome is just absolutely running over Quagen here. Gonna go into super, should be able to finish off the bot. Now Dragon has to come in clutch.
Yeah, see if they got it. They're taking turns on the clutch gene here, so we'll see what Dragon has in store. You got 3 super assists to work with as well. It's a huge parry. Trying to chase down Warwick. Looking for the mix as well. Not close enough with the light, but this time we are going to find the opening. See if we want to spend the orb on this one. Warwick 50% in. See how much we choose to go with.
They get a lot of damage here, and a limit strike, and a kill. Like, that was just absolutely everything you could ask for. 2 seconds until the super assist on deck. Just like that, there it is. Thresh, though, just able to dash through all of it. Oh my, he's moving, but nothing's happening.
I mean, you figure you dash through enough, you're eventually going to find something there. Going to be a light opener, though, with the level 3. I think you're going to have enough of the tank to search for the kill here. See if they can keep it going.
I mean, we had the option to use the Fury, but Quagen is a very reserved team. If they don't like to use burst when it's not necessary, they know that they can win rounds 2 and 3 and just absolutely win this damn set. So Quagen's hanging out. They're doing the best of this.
Definitely chilling for sure. And what a call with the air assist there, but still not able to find anything. And now the command throw finding its home for Rome. And why not go back to the well to get up attack? They were looking for a third. They're getting a little greedy with it.
They wanted the Twitch clip. Sometimes that's all you want. You just want to put some guy on Twitter, and Rome is quite good at that. Now we're going to go straight into Bloodlust. You have access to the cross-up, access to that like mini infinite. You're going to use the assist to keep it safe, and use the Thresh tag to follow up on that combo. And now we're just dashing once more, but Quainty's mediums are too good.
Oh, bet on the reset instead of taking the damage there. Now the Fury slowly getting drained away here. Drop combo. We pick it right back up though. A lot of meter to work with here for Rome. You should be able to build up to level 3 as well, so see if they want to go ahead and look for it.
A little bit of a charge too long. The super assist gets caught out, and the parry just is not where you wanted it. Rome is just absolutely smothering Quainty here, and the dash through 5L. It's so good. It works. It's so hard to see when it's coming. It's so quick, and it just leads to whatever you want.
Yeah, Rome has just been sneaking those in so much. I think only one time I've seen them actually get grabbed out of it. So making the most out of it, especially when they're down to solo Thresh. We've seen them multiple times. Just continue to dash through, look for the 5L. So one apiece here in this first of 3. See how this next one goes.
I mean, oh, the big punch comes through. I'm a little scared that this happy birthday. Okay, I was like worried that the happy birthday was going to make the. We just go right into a limit strike. Hard tag as well. Oh my Jesus Christ! We teleport forward in time.
It's like nothing was happening, and immediately it was just like bodies all over the place here. But Rome gonna come on top in this scramble, sending up the lantern, and what a throw there from Quainty to be able to get the butt slam extension with it. Forced to use that break, knew that the mix was coming in, and still sending out these rocket punches.
Oh my God! I thought that was gonna be an air throw. I was so scared, but the parry bait works out. Quainty just wanted it a little too bad. Now we're able to finally snipe out the Thresh for setting up Lantern. A lot of damage here. Tag launch is available, but I think he might just go for Oki instead. Oh no, we're going to tag launch. Max damage.
Yeah, I should be able to set up the steam as well. Gonna look for the reset. Actually, we didn't commit to the S1 super, and now the ripped level 3 from Rome. Gonna do a lot of damage here on this Blitzcrank.
I mean, I think that you're probably stuck in the Lantern forever. Yeah, that is going to do it. Now Dragon, definitely a clutch gamer. They can make it happen, but this time the dash doesn't cross up. Again, dude, Rome is just making it work. Push block doesn't come through. We gotta deal 50-50. Guess wrong. The coin flip was in the wrong direction, and after a tag launch, this level 3, not even necessary. Just go into a level 1, save us all a little bit of time. Put yourself up around, and just put yourself in the lead finally.
Yeah, man, that Warwick overhead has continued just to like open up so many doors for Rome, especially hiding it behind Rake. It's so tricky to deal with, and even then we're going to use it for the extension this time. Dragon in trouble early, down a bar as well. RomeRulez. It's exactly what you dream of when it comes to a startup around here.
Looking pretty good. I like the dash over though into assist call, but dude, J2H. RomeRulez just using these giant aerial buttons to absolutely destroy Dragon so far. Now, and then you're stuck. You got command grabs on deck. You got everything going wrong. And the medium in a happy birthday leads to disaster.
And I think actually you might be dead here. That's that level 3 here. I mean, even if you're not, it's going to be a pixel left. But I think RomeRulez should be taking a 2-1 lead here with the damage of this level 3. Unless it's the pixel. I told you it was a possibility. I knew. I knew.
You're a genius, but unfortunately, Quainty just was not quite able to get the parry. You just had to, right? You didn't really have a choice there. Had to just force yourself to try and punch out a parry. It seems like we're going to go to the Thresh mirror here. Quaggan's had enough. They're picking the Chain Warden as well.
Yeah, it's going to be happening if Quaggan just played teamfight, right?
I think that Quaggan should go teamfight. I think that Quaggan should pick Akali, Teemo side, and they should win forever. I think that that's the strongest team. I think that that would give Quaggan the best odds. Neither of these people play Akali that much, but they could do it. They could figure it out.
Who was that Dua CEO that was playing Juggernaut?
Dude, that was a YouTuber. That was like Cosmonaut Mark. I watched that guy's film reviews, and I just saw him tweet that. I was like, what the hell?
I mean, hey, if you play Juggernaut good enough, man, you can get your homie a free payday. But right now, Rome's trying to stop this homie duo from getting their payday, at least a little bit higher. It's off to a great start here. Lantern set up once again. I mean, you already took so much damage off of Dragon here that it's going to be Quainty do or die at some point.
Yeah, this is scary. Got a lot of damage on deck. We have the option to go for Limit Strike, and we are going to take it. Set up the assisted Oki and just go low. I think that Quainty might have thought that either the overhead was coming or a throw. And in the end, I mean, just able to open it up. We got a perfect coming up here maybe for Quagen, or for RomeRulez against Quagen. And Quagen just has to lock in.
Yeah. Send out Henry with the Lantern. Slowly trying to walk down Dragon here. We're going Lantern for Lantern, not Rake for Rake though. Not going to pick things up with the L either. Dragon just trying to turn chips into chunks here. Look for the reset. They ended up comboing. I don't think they expected that to combo. Just didn't delay the 5L quick enough, but gonna find themselves into the combo either way.
Yeah, that was an interesting mix-up into 5L off the reset, but we are luckily able to parry that ultimate. But I mean, when you get hit by Warwick DP, I think that you just feel a fool at times. With this level 1, might just be dead. Might be going to match point here for RomeRulez. And it's just one more round for them to make into second place guaranteed and go against Bleeding Grand.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second time this duo has played against Rome, and Rome this time, man, it might be returning the favor. It was a 2-0 the duo's way the last time we seen them play, but Rome working on this 3-0, just one round away. They're immediately getting busy again, trying to snipe Dragon out of the skies here. Gonna answer back. Gonna put the dog in the corner here, so exactly what you want here from the duo.
They're finally getting it started here. They do not want to go out in a 2-1. Set up the assisted Oki. We jump over, try and get the Wrecking Ball, but Rome is just a little bit too ready. And the Rake hits the Thresh behind and drops the combo. It's an absolute disaster here. As now, I mean, the duo is back to neutral, back to trying to figure out the way through. And Warwick is just laying on the pressure.
Yeah, even from mid-screen, gets so hard to deal with there. Not the command throw this time. We look for the cross-up. Yeah, we're not even going to give him a chance to even consider the break, the level 3 coming in. Going to take Blitzcrank off the board, also build up that Bloodlust. So that's it's a double down we got at home here for Rome, as now they're just one character away. Just got to take out Dragon here to seal the deal and get into Grand Finals. Get the extension. Fury still on a deck for Dragon. At what point do you pop it? Getting caught by the DP there. Gonna be now. You still have the level 3 as well.
Oh no, but the cross-up hits. You have Fury though. You probably won't die here. Actually, wait, no. We got level 3 on deck for Thresh, but the combo drop gives Quagen one more chance. And this should be a dead character. We're gonna be down to last characters here. Quagen can make the comeback, but they gotta clutch up.
You just got to find a confirm first. Doesn't matter what super you pull out. Either of them's going to go for the kill here. We're going to hold down back. The stare down. The maximum spider. Not going to work out. We're going to get the punish. We're going to live to see another round.
That was like a look inside the mind of a Warwick player, right? Like you just held back for 2 seconds and you're like, I got to do super. That's the only option.
Yeah, they got one thing on their mind, man. And it's just the tricky arrow approach. This time we are going to find the opening. Do we have a side swap here? Yes, we do. We'll bite out of crime for the knockdown. Limit strike as well.
Oh my god, Quainty with the defense though. Unfortunately, we find the cross up in the end. And I mean, this is a lot of damage. I think you got one more chance. And now that chance is going slightly away, and it's all the way away. No more Quagen. You need Dragon to lock in, but the instant overhead. Oh no!
Oh no! It just keeps getting worse. Oh no! Oh no!
It's disaster.
What is going on? I mean, at some point, you're just like, there's no way he does it again, right?
Oh my god. RomeRulez with the Warwick moving on to Grand Final. And am I dead? Is my to the slower animation that it got after the patch like 7 months ago or something like that. So let's see.
Without further ado, let's get into your Grand Finals for TNS number 43 for 2xKO. And already RomeRulez finding that 5M, the Great Nullifier, and they're going to sneak in the command throw as well. I mean, I'm sure even if you're sitting there as Bleed, you're just like, there's no way he does it to me, right? But it could be any of us. Don't let it happen to you.
Yeah, just like that. The first parry bait being, like the first assist call being a parry bait is just so crazy. Like, you know that Bleed is strong, you know that he's going to go for it, but we hit a command normal of our own, get that overhead. Forces Rome to first, but You're able to build a good amount of blood here, almost all the way to turn red, but we've hit another happy birthday here. This is going to be a dead Illaoi.
That's unfortunate right there. You hate to see that. That's like a lip smacker. You get caught by that, it's like, come on, man. And this time we're going to go right back to it. It's going to be RomeRulez securing this first round.
I mean, we're gaming. That was nice and quick. We got to see if Rome can keep the momentum going. You do got to reset, right? Like, it is grand finals. You're on the Lumen side. You got a big road ahead of you here. Obviously, Bleed is going to try and make sure that none of that goes down. Going to put you all the way back in the corner. Hard tag, Illaoi install on deck. This is spooky.
So Bleed gets to work here. A little toe tap with the 2L there. Warwick off the board. I ain't gonna be biased here, PCH, but I got some pizza waiting for me, man. So I mean, I'm kind of rooting for Bleed to go ahead and send me to dinner. You know what I'm saying? But RomeRulez gonna keep me hungry for a little bit longer here. It's a great opening. See how much they can take off of Ekko. Drop combo, super unfortunate.
Oh, I love the tag back, and once again we go right back to Ekko. Absolute, just such good awareness. Just ready for every single 2H, and we hit the throw. We have the install, so we get a full combo here. And with all of this, we're able to hard tag, prevent a burst, finish him off. And it looks like Bleed just needed that one round to warm up. And you should be able to eat pizza soon if Bleed has his way.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing about Bleed. It's like, sometimes you'll see them just like get mauled in the first round, but their bounce back is just always so good. Whenever Bleed just like faces any kind of adversity, they're just able to scramble and just return the mauling here. As you can see, the break coming in from Rome. So much work off of that tentacle extension as well, and they were just sitting and waiting to land that 2H.
Oh my god, the slight delay after the 5H to complete the combo can be kind of finicky sometimes with the Ekko 2H. It's not as big as it used to be. Now we're able to set up once again the install. Hard tag into Ekko here. We blocked the overhead the first time. Is there going to be another one this time? Yeah, we get it once more, and we just hard tag, but Bleed with the tag. It's just, oh, it's so good.
Thresh off the board immediately, and Bleed continuing to get to work. He's working on a perfect here. He has the break as well. I mean, oh, never mind. I think it's like a pixel off of Ekko, but either way, man, a massive life lead here. Trying to mash out the lights. Not going to work. Forward throw to your doom. There comes the setup. Get up attack.
Oh, man, finds the hit. Rewind available, but the tentacles are enough. Bleed just kind of, after the first round, was just absolutely doing what Bleed does best, right? Just doing what we've seen in a million TNSs before, and what I hope we see for a million TNSs in the future. So now we're just setting up, get the roll through, get the reset. And oh my god, this combo's sick!
You're gonna be able to set up that all amazing SQ super as well. So huge to start chipping away. And even sometimes you'll see Bleed like purposely whiff that 2L right outside of range to get you to swing and press something, just so the tentacle can continue to pick you up, and blink and you miss it, man. 20 seconds down, Warwick off the board.
I think tried to go for a 2H there, but the Thresh J2H was just a little bit too low. So many cross-ups, but Bleed is just absolutely the most patient gamer alive. Oh, just swagging out a little bit too much, and Bleed just standing still, just like, you know what you did.
Yeah, not one, two dashes too many though. Rome's gonna find the opening here. Gonna get the most out of this Fury. Bleed still with the break though. 2H with the level 3. I mean, see how soon you want to cash out, because the Fury is gonna be offline now.
You're able to get the install Oki once again. Hard tag into another install from Ekko is available. Instead we just jump over. RomeRulez not quite blocking in the right way.
Yeah, that's the third option we've seen after that S2 super already. This time it was like do nothing and just forward jump. So it's like the S2 super comes out and Bleed just has so many layers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, that's the issue with it, right? It's like there's so many tentacle hits that it just keeps going. And even if you block the first one, they can just run a throw after. If you push block, it can be really awkward to try and like find your window. There we go, the overhead S1 from Warwick. Finally able to open up Bleed, get Thresh full combo here. I mean, you can limit strike. Instead, we're going to get Henry on deck. Timewinder starts to delay it.
We get the pickup as well. The clone is still there, and that's going to guarantee the corner extension. Little limit strike coming in. Look for the throw, keeping themselves safe though.
Oh no, it's a happy birthday. Luckily for Rome, it drops, but you're still hurting here if you're Thresh. Level 1 comes through, like you always say. Level 3 in a trench coat. Thresh is going to go down. Bleed just running through Rome and Warwick. I don't know how you make this comeback by yourself.
Demon Flip is definitely a good start. Bleed might have been looking for the command throw. End up finding it either way, and this should be dead Illaoi here. Slowly building up that burst as well. But now one character piece, almost full health both sides.
Oh my god, round start, overhead into a throw. We have the, oh my god, we have install. Can do the infinite here. The Thresh tries to get a reset, but Bleed waits long enough, gets the hit, gets an install. And now you gotta deal with all of this Oki, but the reset with it doesn't get the burst bait though.
Oh my god, the Illaoi assist. As clutch as you could possibly want it. Fury scaling, you look for a reset. Tentacle still down, you gotta worry about it. Jumping to get out of dodge. Air to air, and now the air throw. Bleed cannot be denied. The Fury pop, but no pickup.
Oh my god, the level 3 not quite fast enough to get the punish. Now Warwick just running away into Illaoi's hits, but we're not letting it happen. No command grabs allowed. Bleed moves on to 2-0 in grand finals, looking to clean sweep it.
Yeah, man, just the offense cannot be denied from Bleed. It's like Bleed can sense it. Like, Bleed knows when you're starting to be like, oh my god, like, it's happening. And then it happens. And it just keeps going on. And now Bleed, with his 2-0 lead, is trying to give me a slice of that sweet pizza pie that's waiting for me. One game away from taking TNS number 43 for 2x KO and getting the lion's share of this absolutely insanely massive prize pool.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if Bleed is allowed to switch teams. I think Bleed has to stay the same. But yeah, we're gonna see who's able to. This is a big ass prize pool, and I'm sure that Bleed will be super happy to take it home if he's able to. But you know, Rome also wants it. And we're going back to the tried and true Warwick Darius double down that Rome has played for such a long time. I mean, off to a great start.
If you think back to like when that last patch happened, I think we were commenting together on 2x KO, and the double down was throwing Bleed into some fits a little bit, getting used to the break timing, but sure they're able to lab it out, start making the better decisions with their break meter, or just continue to put foot to the gas right here. And it's not good looks for Darius if you're already able to get the break and the tag out.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if you wanted any more combo there, you would have had to take him out of the corner. So decide to just end it early. The apprehend gets fuzzy jumped. No, I mean, Darius tries to go for a DP, but the charge heavy from Illaoi stops any sort of reversal from taking place. Now we finally get an opening, stuff out the rewind, get a full combo, get a lot of blood here as well.
Turn away again with the Illaoi assist. Been doing so much heavy lifting for Bleed in the middle of these scrambles. I was going to say he has his back to the wall, but the JS2 and the tentacle is still sitting there.
Oh my god, tries to go for a parry, but just not quite enough to be able to take a couple breaks. Instead, we're absolutely going for the coolest combo we can think of. Just tag launch into Illaoi, send him down, super him one more time here, and you put yourself at match point. Bleed is just the best player in the world sometimes.
Yeah, when Bleed gets going, they definitely get going. It's just so hard to stop. And now just one round away from securing the bag here. Oh, try to mix out. I think they're expecting the Time Winder to hit and just kind of like autopiloted the charge to H. Either way, though, Time Winder coming in clutch again. Not going to get close enough to the corner to set up the S2 super, but we are going to chase the roll, however.
Oh, it goes for a burst bait. Doesn't quite work out. We do have the tag available. This is not what you want to see. Gonna be able to burst, get a lot of damage, and after this limit strike, or install super rather, this is not the situation you want to be in.
Smash it out though, that 5L gonna save the grace. We have to bleed on Bleed. Let's see how much we can get off of that. Of course, gonna be looking for the chip if we can. Takes a knockdown, the backdash, get up attack, Bleed bet it all. And now we're down to a solo Darius. You mentioned before, man, Bleed won the last 2 TNSs. Gonna be working on the 3-peat here if they can close this out.
I mean, oh my god, jump up Helmbreaker into a full combo. That's gonna do it. Bleed is gonna absolutely sweep, except for that first round, taking our TNS number 43 and just being the champion of the world. 3 in a row, doing really good at CEO. Bleed just absolutely proving just how good he is at video games.